Well, hello, and welcome into the realm of the Merkaba. Welcome into the house of light. I am Madame Merkaba, and I just feel like I feel just very top of the line ish. Everybody else got all these little handles, queen of this and high priestess this, and I said, you know what, queen, honey, ow, queen, honey, and then excuse me, madam, because they said that somebody did a video. I don't know who it was, but they said something about one of those kiss ass individuals, and they said queens and princesses don't go back and forth with people. Bitch, please. I don't know what type of queen you are, what type of princess you are, bitch. But like I said, you come from where I come from, bitch, you get down and motherfucking dirty. Anyway, let me keep it cute. So I want to start off by saying, and you guys know Nubis is right here, and he's right by my damn feet. Come on here, Jaliel. How you doing? Yes, honey. So listen, I want to start off by saying shout out to my supporters, viewers, commentators. And when I say viewers, I mean the real viewers out there, those who genuinely come to see what I have to say. Because that's what it's about, bitch. If I say what I say, bitch, I say what I say. And I appreciate my supporters for allowing me to say what I say. Here we go with this bullshit with Facebook and shit. So I got lasered down like 3 weeks ago, you guys, and I tried a new system because of course all this bullshit is shut down. And there's what I'm quickly learning is there is the white woman type of business and there's the black woman type of business, and we're not speaking of racially. And so the white woman business, the hell, I learned that the white woman business, girl, they operate exclusively, or you have the coin. The black woman businesses, honey, they don't give a fuck about if you got a coin or not, bitch. We gotta close. It's been mandated, girl. We gotta close. So anyway, so I go and I said, let me do this. It was by the water, you guys. Beautiful too. As I laid back on this posh table, which by the way, I find it kind of odd that I went to this medical center, well known too, and they put you on this massage table, prop you up, pull up this laser machine, and start zapping, all the other good shit, right? And you're not comfortable. They're just like, something's going on here. And I told y'all that was a place that the male technician, nurse, because you got to be a nurse to do laser. He was rubbing his bulge against my elbow, and I had to double check that it wasn't a belt. It was actually an erect penis. And girl, I was very uncomfortable. So after that situation, they start giving me the female. What do they call the laser? The people that handle the laser. I want to say laser technician, but they have to be nurses. So anyway, they end up getting shut down. But I go to this place that's a little tad expensive, and a friend of mine was like, "Girl, they're jipping you. Okay, girl, you got to pay your $60 for laser and gotta keep going back every other motherfucking month." Bitch, let me get my $250 per session laser, girl, because they don't do packages, girl, and go back once every motherfucking 5 to 6 months with no hair on your face. Okay. And so, girl, it was by the water, you guys, and this wall, and then it just opened this curtain up, and you just saw water. And it was so relaxing to me to lay there and to be asked these questions by this nurse. Hey, do you know this person is in? And there's a transgender doctor that's in the Bay Area, and I won't put too much out there. But this nurse knew this person, and I was gonna ask this person that because they said they've been doing laser for like 30 years. So I'm like, they came across some girls, honey. And the city I was in, there's a lot of girls that, but they're older. They're Caitlyn Jenners, that type of, and not in the sense of that they're, cross-dressing and shit, but the sense of that they're older, they're retired, and they got motherfucking money. And so I was just like, okay, let me ask. So then anyway, so y'all, I was just at peace, girl. Sitting there getting lasered on, and I'm propped up and just looking at this water. And honey, what the fuck is this gonna say? Hold on. Let me tell y'all something that's weird right now. So I'm sitting here with you guys, and it said that I've been signed out of my PlayStation Network. And the weirdest thing about it is, I done changed my motherfucking password, and I don't know what's going on. But bitch, this is bullshit that you deal with. And oh, girl, let me keep it on topic, because bitch, I'm about ready to cut somebody out right now. Anyway, so listen, we're talking. I'm sitting there and I'm just relaxing. She lays with me, girl. Y'all, it was hurting so good that I was dozing off, and I was drooling and shit. She had the laser going. She had a balloon with the laser. She's going back and forth, honey, and I'm just like, oh my god, this feels so good, because I think I have a high pain tolerance. I didn't know I did, but I think I do. I had 2 root canals done in one day, and I didn't need no pain meds. It could have been the the Arnica Montana, and the other shit I was taking too. I don't know. But listen, so I came here very quickly to also give a shout out to my people, my sponsors, my donators. Can I turn this bitch off? Hold on, because I don't hear this. Let's go put this to sleep, honey. Give me one moment. There we go. So, shout out to you all. Thank you, mystery person. Thank you, Larry's and Rico and Larry's. Larry's, thank you so much, you guys, for your donations and stuff. I really do appreciate you all. I work, but I don't really have to work as hard because of y'all. Thank you so much. So listen, I want to get to something very quickly. I took a 4-hour nap today, you guys. I've been dealing with something for 2.5 motherfucking weeks, and finally it's motherfucking over. I went to a repair place, got my car fixed. It was something very, 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 very serious. It was a fuel pump. They did the work, and I spent a lot of money with these people, you guys. Like, we're talking about this year alone, probably $5,000. And literally, I start getting a check engine light coming on. I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? And so I go to an advanced auto place that charge a lot more for their motherfucking work, like the hourly charge, but not as much as Chrysler. So I go, and the guy tells me that they jail rigged my fucking car. They missed a part with installation. And then on top of that, the part that they got was the incorrect motherfucking part. So, I called the shop, being very much white woman. And, white is the attitude. As I keep telling guys, white, black is the attitude, honey. Y'all haven't caught that tea yet. You're late. You're tired, honey. You're in the past. So I called and I explained to him, like, honey, I'm out of a lot of money, and I'm not okay with the services that I received from you guys. It's becoming an issue with liability and responsibility and blood or whatever. Keep going. So sure enough, honey, he called back and he apologized, and he said, I will pay for the part. Let me know the total. But I started thinking, after I went to this other mechanic, very nice, family run business. And they were like, this is some serious shit. Like, even the seat, if you don't know, the fuel pump is in the back seat, or at least for my car. It was like brown shit, like something was sparking. And so, bitch, he was like, yeah, that's totally not okay. So I said, bitch, you know what I'm going to do? Bitch, 2 things. We're going to do this 2 motherfucking ways. Okay? Bitch, you're going to cover my rental that I've had for 2.5 motherfucking weeks. You're going to cover all of the work that I got done at the motherfucking new place. Okay? And then, bitch, I want you to cover the work that you so-called did. If he does not do that, and this bitch has been in business for like 40-something years, if he does not do that, then I'm going to go the other motherfucking route. But bitch, I'm getting what I motherfucking deserve. Because see, I'm sick of that shit. Like, mechanics like to take advantage of people, especially when you're a woman and it appears you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's why I like looking up shit now. When someone says, oh, you need this thing, that done, I look up shit and say, oh, well, is this what this means? Is that what that means? So they know, bitch, like, I know what the fuck is going on now. But bitch, she pulled a motherfucking fast one on me. And I hate when people take advantage of people, you guys. That shit irritates the fuck out of me. Hold on. There we go. So listen. So enough of that, bitch, because that shit's gonna piss me off even more. So I've been dealing with that all day today, or going to go pick up my car, returning my rental, and yeah, you're too heavy, honey. Returning my rental, and so I said, bitch, when I go home, bitch, I'm taking a nap, bitch. I take a 3.5 hour nap. It's probably 4 hours, bitch. I think I came home at like 6:04. I woke up at like 10:04. It felt good, bitch. You sure did. It felt very good, honey. I was laying there with the fans on. Didn't want to turn on the motherfucking AC. We have finances, sugar. You can't have the AC running like that, okay? And I just I felt good. So anyway, just some little light stuff, okay? If you've purchased readings, casework, and I hope I still got y'all attention at this point. I did some research, honey. They said people's attention span is like 5 minutes. So I guess I'm about to start making 5-minute long videos and ending it. But if you purchase readings, products, all the good stuff, I told you guys we do first come, first serve. And I do keep you updated if something goes down, like, hey, ooh, well, But if you have not got back to me, because some people buy products, casework, they can pay for readings and they don't email me back. Like one lady emailed me back like a year later. And she was telling me how she had a baby and all that good stuff. And she knows she is. And I was like, damn, still like 1 year later. So I need an email from you. I received some payments, but I need an email from you saying exactly what you're wanting, even showing your screenshot of the payment, whether it's Cash App, whether it's Google Wallet. PayPal, I'm not really a fan of anymore. PayPal like to take out fees and all that good shit, honey. And I'm not a fan of that. Because, bitch, if you send me money to do work for you, and let's say your shit comes up to $200, and you sent $200, but PayPal end up taking out $12, who's going to cover that $12 difference? Now I got to go in my pocket and or use the money sent by somebody else to cover that motherfucking $12. So, like I said, I'm not really a fan of PayPal like that, okay? And also, like, anyway, the shady shit I've experienced from PayPal in the past 2 years. I haven't had nothing from them in the past year, but the shady shit that I have experienced from PayPal, bitch, I'm not a fan. Okay, so I'm into, the cash apping and all that good stuff, Google Wallets, okay? PayPal, like I said, if there may be a little something with that because they do charge a fee. And I always said this before, too, it's your responsibility to make sure I get my full money. So if you go through PayPal and they take out a fee, I'm sending you a message. I'll show you the screenshot. I say, listen, they took out $7, honey. I need you to pay that little TT wheelie lily. And that's how we're going to do, honey. Or there's going to be a fee that comes along with PayPal. How you doing? A flat rate fee. Okay. So listen, water. Okay. So we did a video. Because, see, people think that I just talk out my motherfucking ass because I'm so bored. I have children to worry about. I got a man to feed. I got children to feed. Oh, my head is just, it's cut off. I'm trying to run my own business. I got my man running the business. I'm trying to help him with the business. I got a man that ain't doing shit with his life. I got children that's going just crazy. They're driving me, oh my God, I can't breathe. I can't think. Oh my God, I'm just going crazy. And because I'm so stressed out, I start to hallucinate. And I'm just going to tell you guys my spiritual insight, but from my own personal experience. So we've talked about this before, and I told you guys, because see, bitch, we don't waste money. And before I do anything, I consult with spirits. And I've always been that way. That's why I said before, bitch, okay, I've made it past a certain motherfucking age. Bitch, because, bitch, I don't just say, oh, I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I'm down to go. I don't do spontaneous shit when it comes to my safety and my mentality or my mindset or the health of my mind. We ain't doing that shit. So in 2016, I was like, let me get into some stuff. And of course, like I tell you guys, it's not just about buying tarot cards. It's not just about buying whatever you use to divinate, right? It's really honestly about your gifts. And everybody does not have the gift of divination. Okay. And that's why I be getting so irritated with these so-called like tarot readers. Because a lot of these tarot readers, in my opinion, are like these quack doctors. love doctors and shit. And I'm a professor because I'm experienced. Like, no, baby, where's the credentials at? Fuck just your experience or the fact that you read 3 or 4 books. If you have the gift to divinate, then that you're born with that gift. You could read on how to strengthen that, how to harness that energy fully. But if you're not a psychic or you're not clairvoyant or clairaudient, you cannot be taught how to be that. And we all have gifts in a sense of helping ourselves, because I would say that that's your hunch, that's your conscious. But when it goes to helping other people, that's a whole nother level. That's like phase 2. Okay. And then, of course, phase 3, in my opinion, a lot of these spirituals are not on that level because they're still seeing the physical stuff versus the spiritual shit. In phase 3, honey, you don't give a fuck about the physical shit. White, black, gay, straight, skinny, fat, you don't give a fuck about that shit. But you're like, energetically, I'm seeing some shit and I'm not aware of what it is. Okay. Physically, what you're dealing with, but spiritually, I definitely see some shit. So, like I said, I'm not really a fan of that tarot shit because anyone could buy a deck of tarot cards for $10 and now they're tarot readers. And it's just like, well, I don't need cards to read people. I use cards as tangible evidence because a lot of times, if you give someone a reading, you say, listen, and this is just my experience. This is what I'm seeing for you spiritually. This is what I'm feeling for you energetically. And they'll be like, no, that's not me. Mm-mm. That must be my mama or my sister because, yeah, we got a similar birthday, but that's not me. And then when it happens, then you get 20,000 motherfucking emails stating, oh, the reading you did for me 6 months ago came into pass, but and I'm just like, listen, we're over it. We're over it, honey. I don't really remember your reading because when I do readings, I'm not consciously giving them. So I'm not going to sit and say, oh, I remember I gave you a reading on a baby daddy coming to you. And no, so I don't remember anyway. But when I'm telling you what I'm feeling, it serves me no good to tell you that your baby daddy's cheating on you. I'm not sleeping with you or your baby daddy. It doesn't make a difference if you stay with your baby daddy or the man that cheated on you that had sex with your sister had a baby with her. It doesn't do me no good. So what I look like just sitting here talking with a person I don't even know and say, oh, your baby daddy's cheating on you. I said, air sign woman here. And I believe she's a Libra. She's a nasty ass Libra. Like, what do I look like? And just so happen he knows a Libra woman. Oh, girl, like people really get me together, honey. That's why I said I have to dedicate a day to readings, giving readings, because people, girl, they be getting me right together. Like, girl, I don't have the time for that. Like, oh, well, I don't know, you're really talking about me, and ooh. And then I told y'all I gave a reading to a woman, girl, who's also a reader. I mean, like I said, I know how to read, girl. I'm not hitting nobody for a motherfucking reading. If I need to know something, bitch, my spirits come and tell me. Hello? Spirit, show me a sign. I don't need to, oh, let me get a reading from this person and tell me what is going on. Want to do that. So anyway, she was a reader, and she gonna be like, well, you pulled this card because of this, and you pulled that card because of this, and da-da-da-da. Girl, regardless of the fact, we did work as well as did a reading. When we did the reading, energetically, we saw some stuff. And then, of course, as I tell you guys, prison to me signifies coffin. And it doesn't mean people are going to die, but in my personal opinion, when you're metaphorically dying, you're trapped in between 2 different worlds. Kind of like, do you go right or do you go left? So in prison, you have time to think about that shit. So when I got this person's information and I said, hey, prison here, and she confirmed, and yeah, ooh, when he get out, we're gonna meet up. But okay, so listen, we're gonna do work. Let's see. I kid y'all not, y'all, and I told y'all this story before. I bought a particular plate, and I said, I don't know why I'm buying this plate, but Spirit is telling me about this plate because you can go buy a plate at Dollar Tree. But I went to the store and I bought this plate for $5.99. It was probably even $8.99, but it was under $10. And I said, bitch, why the fuck am I buying this plate? Well, I did this work. It just so happened the colors on that plate was this person's that we're working on their zodiacal color. Come on in here. Ow, zodiacal, bitch. I want to name my child zodiacal or Zodiaca. Anyway, maybe that'd be another child. Oh my God, you guys, I just had a good idea for lesbians. Zodiacals. Cute name. Because I hate the word dyke. Girl, I hate that word. Woo! I want to slap somebody in mama, girl, when they use that word dyke. But that shit is, I hate that word. I don't know why I hate that word, but that word really gets to me. Anyway, side note. So I do the work and I remember hearing like a boom, and I thought somebody broke my damn window. I said, motherfucker, what's going on now? Because, during those times, the girls used to put up ads online and act like it was me and put the address in, so the guys could come over. And some of the stupid fuckers would come and knock on the door. Bitch, not knowing was on the other motherfucking side. And bitch, when I opened that motherfucking door, they were like, you posted ad on Craigslist? No, I didn't. And why would I just meet up with you? The fuck? You got some money for me? Bitch, you show up to me, you got some money? Because you don't got no money, bitch. I'll give your ass 5.2 motherfucking seconds to get up out of here. And you lucky I'm giving you 5.2. Bitch, and sometimes they'll be like, well, this ain't your ad. Like, they'll be really bold. Like, bruh, you're really that thirsty? No, that's not my ad. What I look like oh, girl, that pissed me off. There was even a drag queen up there in Sacramento talking about she want a pickle dick using my pictures. And the motherfucker, one of my exes called me and gonna talk about stuff. Oh, you posting ads on Craigslist look for pickle dicks now? No. What the fuck is a pickle dick? Anyway, so we did the work, you guys. It shattered. I'm getting a little off track. It shattered. And literally, I contact the person and say, hey, you know what? Usually when this happens, this could go 2 or 3 different ways. But I definitely think that this is not a good sign. We're going to redo it. And we're going to see what we get. So we did it. The work was great. It was not excellent. It was great. It wasn't good or excellent. It was great, honey. Great is not the highest. So then, of course, months later, which I was under the impression this person knew this person. I didn't know we were doing a reuniting work. I didn't know we were doing an attraction work. I thought we were doing work to make this person fall in love with this person, that this person already knew this person. So they wanted the connection to be stronger. But did I find out that this person passed away 3 years before we did the work? But I also found out that the person didn't know the guy. Like, she saw the man, got excited by what she saw online about him, the mug shots. See, that's that weird shit right there. And she said, I want to lock this man down. And I'm just like, girl, you can have a sheik or something. You can have a Nigerian prince. And y'all settle for these motherfucking jailbirds, bummy. I just don't understand people, especially with vaginas. You have a healthy vagina that can incubate a baby, and you selling for the bummy. I'm telling you right now, bitch, people wouldn't like my ass if I had a motherfucking uterus, bitch. So you don't like me now with a motherfucking penis, but you would like my ass if I had a motherfucking uterus. Because, bitch, all my children will be from top-notch motherfuckers, and they will be there. Y'all would say, damn, ooh, she must beat her children. Girl, there'd be so much rumors going around. She must beat her children because her kids don't even blink. Girl, no, honey, we don't beat our kids, girl. We know how to pick our species out, or should we say the people we want to breed with. See, I tell you right now, the world's fucked up now because everybody want to fucking suck because the nigga look good or his dick is big, bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now, everything that looks good ain't good for you. I learned that from my mama, girl, including money, girl. All money ain't good money, honey. That's what I said before. I will turn down 50K, bitch. I will turn down 50K, bitch, to have motherfucking sanity, bitch. And I might need 50K. But, bitch, I'll turn that shit down to make sure I have motherfucking sanity. That's my air purifier y'all hearing too, by the way. My big ass thighs keep touching it. So, anyway, so like I said with readings, I'm very, very girl. I'm just girl. We're gonna give the reading. We're gonna keep it moving. Even going into a sense that sometimes people when they get in readings, they try to piece pieces together. And I tell you guys, give yourself time. Honey, give yourself time. You don't gotta sit there and say, well, what does this mean? And girl, because like I said, you have a time. And I tell you, I'm gonna start hanging up. And I think when I do a reading, before we get on that call, because see, we already looking up some other shit. I'm thinking about going into 2. We're gonna see how that work out. But like I said, girl, we're gonna just hang the call up. You're gonna send an email and say, oh, Mystic, what happened? Listen, I'm not being rude, but girl, like I said, girl, I'll be having things to do, casework, events like Anima do. Girl, we be postponing some of the tea. Because, girl, the reading's just, and I'm just like, fuck, now I got to do this and do that. And even there's even times I have to call people, honey, see, I need to start sending guys invoices. I have to call people to tell them, hey, we might have to reschedule because Jimmy the Cricket wanted to take 2 motherfucking hours on a reading and she only paid for 30 motherfucking minutes. See, I need to stop being nice, honey. You get what you motherfucking pay for, bitch. Sorry. Girl, you got me on the phone, girl, but you don't gotta ask me 50 minutes. What is this? What is this? And I was gonna, no, honey. I said I said too. That's why I said when you get on a reading, let's get into it. And I love people who are down for that too. Let's not talk about the birds and the bees and the trees and, oh, well, my neighbor's baby daddy came over and slapped her. And that was a horrible scene for me to watch. Bitch, we on a motherfucking reading right now. So you paying to talk about your neighbor, you paying to talk about your reading. Because, bitch, like I said, you got 15 motherfucking minutes. So you want to spend your 15 minutes talking about your neighbor and her baby daddy, then we're going to do that. But I just want to remind you, girl, we're on the reading. And that's I'm just going to come and say, I'm going to remind you we're on the reading, honey. That should be motherfucking foolish. I said what I said. I love y'all for the support because y'all can hit a lot of bitches up for readings, supposedly. A lot of bitches are readers now, tarot readers and shit. Well, the bitch couldn't read that they were going to jail. A bitch couldn't read that her baby dad was going to leave her for a younger woman. A bitch couldn't read that her baby daddy that she had a baby with, she thought was going to lock him down and then lock his ass down. So that's why I'm a little confused about that. Like, how does that work? Also, we keep talking about healing. And I tell you guys, 2020 is about cleansing, removing, and healing. We're dealing with the energies of water. And that's what I love about Beyonce. That cycles me on into water and ring around the roses just a little light, you know. Because Beyonce, where she's at, I love Beyonce's spirit. Okay. Hold on, bitch. I love Beyonce's spirit. By the way, I was eating nachos earlier and I bit off the ball of my tongue ring and finally the bitch just popped off. You know, when I'm doing all this talk about the tongue be wiggling and blah, 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 and all that shit and just pops off. So it just popped off, just so you're wondering, honey. The ball is gone. Okay. So listen. So Beyonce came out with a visual, she's always on her shit. And just sidetrack it because, see, this pulls me into a lot of shit. That Americans, Afro-Americans, African-Americans, Black Americans, whatever you identify as, you need to sometimes shut the fuck up and sit the fuck back. Because I'm annoyed. I'm just quite frankly, I'm annoyed by the arrogance and the motherfucking over-exaggerated confidence. Because you're not confident in your baby daddies. You're not confident in your pussies and keeping them nice and clean. But you're confident in the fact is that you know other people motherfucking culture and your experience with this. You don't know your own fucking culture, but Buddha talking to you, Kali Ma talking to you. And you don't know the fucking your East Indian, West Indian, South Indian, Native American, you don't know what fucking tribe you come from. It's crazy. So a while ago, actually a couple months ago, a spiritualist, which I text the hoe, the hoe. I call her hoe bitch because she's definitely a hoe. See, I'm a paid one though. She's a free one. Ow. I said what I said. Ain't no shame, my motherfucking gay bitch. Hello? I shook a titty or two, shook a ass or two, stroked something or two, bitch, for some motherfucking cash, bitch. Hello? I said what I said. But bitch, you did that shit for free, sis. She had nerve to sit up here and she always talk about somebody being a hoe and shit too. Sex workers and shit. And she looked like, well, she don't look like one. Because she would have invested in, skincare and shit. But anyway, so she mentioned that this is the year of Ogun and it was another one, fire and volcano and earth energies. And I'm just like, okay, see, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all always giving credit to motherfuckers who don't deserve credit. And that's probably exactly why you have multiple baby motherfucking fathers. That's probably why you're giving credit. You're procreating with a man who ain't worth shit. I said what I said. You're turning $1 out of 50 motherfucking cents. You're trying to make $1 out of 50 cents. And that's the problem. You're trying to take 50 motherfucking cents and you're trying to turn that 50 cents into motherfucking 4 motherfucking quarters. It does not work that way. So, as I said before, and I will continue to say, bitch, back in March, we went to one of the driest parts of motherfucking America. Okay? One of the driest. Girl, when I said so dry, bitch, if you scratch your skin, you hear, it sounds like sandpaper. It sounds just like some motherfucking brittle pad sandpaper, girl. You start scratching yourself, and thank God I wasn't scratching myself with the girl. We did a lot of baths and shit, too. Girl, you can hear that shit. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And you might start a fire. Bitch, I kid you not, girl. I had that wig on. I was shaking that wig on that rope, whatever I had on my neck, bitch, and I smelled like fire. I'm like, ooh, is it this dry ass wig or this dry ass climate, honey? So anyway, we went there for the purpose of pulling in energy from all parts of America because we had people that were on it from Florida, people from New York, people from Texas, Michigan, Washington, and I think somebody else was from St. Croix, right? Am I saying it right? St. Croix, St. Croix, St. Croix. I don't know, bitch. I know. I think I'm saying it right. They got a lot of sexy motherfuckers out there. I want to say the area code is 626 or 646. I know I got a six in the motherfucker. Because, bitch, I remember I had a motherfucker that tried to get me together, talk about he wanted to get a visa, and he had me to call that number. You know, back in the day, girl, I was, honey, pay me. Pay me, nigga, I'll make you an American. Anyway, back in the day, honey. So anyway, girl, so we did our thing and we went to a special place. It was beautiful, y'all. They even had, like I tell you, like blue sage growing wildly, and they had there's a stone. I can't remember the name of the stone, but it grows there wild. Like it's there. It's just there. Girl, it's just there. The stones are just laying there, bitch. You grab the stones, bitch, and you take stones. And they're actually worth. When I went to a spiritual shop, they were selling the stones for $75. And I was like, motherfucker. Anyway, so we went there to do certain things to bring in because we heard about a drought. They said a drought is coming and there's no water and no this and no that. And I said, oh no, mama. I said, oh no, mama's about water. So I said, let me go ahead and reach out and touch Mama Oshun because if I am the daughter of the best, then bitch, that means I can tap in and say, Mama, please bring some water on in here. And I wasn't expecting that place to have water like that, even though they do got a lot of water. But I was expecting that energy to manifest because, of course, that deals with the Eastern energy, and we'll keep it there. And it's not only East Coast, but it deals with the Eastern energy. So we did our thing, and literally months later, you start hearing things about different things going down, right? And I won't say it cleared up, but it did clear up. And in the process of us doing this stuff, I was seeing things, right? Like I think even jokingly, we pulled out a book that was like $5, and we pulled out these cards that I just bought. And it was like three of us in the room, right? Everybody else was virtual. There was only three people in person. And I said, okay, so we're gonna test out a theory. When things come to people, is it the cards or is it spirit? So we literally started shuffling the deck of cards, and we pulled the cards, and cards were coming out of the deck. And I was telling the person who was there, counseling, therapy, and I see you doing something with that. And literally, this person confirmed. And I wait on them too because I told you guys that I am, okay, hello? Let's talk about it. I am an ordained minister, bitch. I can marry your ass in the state of California and the state of motherfucking Nevada. Give me a call. Hello? Give me a call. So, bitch, she didn't want to give me, so she said, I want you to officiate our wedding. I'm waiting on that girl. Hey, give me a call. Anyway, so she confirmed that before we did this event, I was talking to one of my cousins who was back in another state, and she said that I should get into doing therapy. Like, I'll be good at that because she's a very calm person. And I tell you guys, there's different types of therapy, different types of counseling, different types of psychology. Like a therapist and a counselor, that sweetness, oh, hi, oh, babe, because you're more of a comforter. When it comes to psychology, bitch, you got to be like, listen, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it, blah, 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 blah. And so, bitch, like I said, everybody's not meant to be a motherfucking psychologist. Everybody ain't meant to be a motherfucking counselor. I'm not meant to be a counselor, honey, because I'm not calm and collected, bitch. I'm going to tell you what I see. I'm going to tell you what I think, bitch, and it could hurt you all day long. Give me a call when you're ready to hear the truth, bitch. That's what I'm going to say. See, that's how the psychologists work. You want to hear the truth? Come to me. You want to hear it live, bitch? Go to a counselor. Go to a therapist. I said what I said. So, anyway, so we got our results. And, of course, Mama was coming through giving me insight on stuff. You know, Mama Oshun and my other spirits who can't just give all praises and honor to Oshun. Come on in here. Woo! But things were coming through. And things were coming through so quickly that people were coming through. And anyway, so looping around. I told people What is going on now, I saw that 3 years ago. Okay. And of course, going into astrology and stuff, it confirmed something between 2020 and 2023. Okay. We talked about this. But I'm a Gemini, and I love that whole split thing, duality thing. And it was coming to me a lot about the Ibejis. And I kept telling you guys, bitch, going into 2018, 2019. I said, okay, yeah, there's this energy here going into Auntie Wendy representing, oh shit, I can't even think of the person's name right now, the energy's name right now. But Auntie Wendy representing that energy, being a woman, but being kind of masculine and people not knowing the identity of that person. And even Lakshmi, right? Because Lakshmi is one of my spirits, right? So I'm just like, this is what I see coming through. This is what I see going on. And the closer we got to now, I'm like, yes, something's really going on. Because in 2018, towards the end of that, there was a lot of shit coming out. And Aquaman, correct me if I'm wrong, came out in 2018. Okay. And it was 2018, it was the end of 2017. But either way, okay, Aquaman, I knew, I said, bitch, something is really going motherfucking down. Something's going motherfucking down. And a lot of people was like, Poseidon. Well, Poseidon can have a certain element in that. But just like, and what I'm about to say right now, bitch, you're going to gag. And well, you shouldn't gag if you've done your research. So as I said before, and my story have always stayed the same, okay, Yemaya and Oshun is the exact same motherfucking energy. In different stories, okay, we're going to talk about the breakdown of from Africa into the Caribbean, into Americas, okay, and predominantly into the Caribbean. Oshun and Yemaya are daughter and mother, sisters, whatever. But the truth is, they're the same energies, right? Just like that bipolar type of frequency. Like it's the same person, but you're like, wait, you're giving me another type of energy. Let's call this energy something else. As we talk about a lot of these other spirits, they come through as one thing and there's something else. And they call that trickster spirits, but a lot of spirits are about trickery. Because if you know what you know and you are who you are, they want to test your ass. Okay? So when it comes to spirituality, that's what it's about. It's about testing your motherfucking faith. Trials and tribulations, and you have a testimony after that. Come on in here. If you don't know what testimony means, bitch, I want you to break down what testimony comes from. When you're married, you get what? Alimony, right? After the marriage is done, you get motherfucking alimony from your spouse, right? So we know that money means after something. Okay, come on in here. And test means what? To challenge your ass. So after a challenge, and you pass that challenge, you now have a test of motherfucking money. So the same things motherfucking spirits. So bitch, going to that, they're the same motherfucking energies. They just represent different type of frequencies. Okay, but they're both water spirits. And we talked about the transformation of Neptune, okay, where Yemaya's frequency come from. And a lot of people don't know that. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay, and then we talk about the transformation of Oshun through the moon portal. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. So now you have the combination of the Neptune energy, Neptarian. I'm gonna say Neptarian. I love the word too. It's probably not real, but I'm gonna make it up because I just felt it. Neptarian. That Neptarian energy, and then you have the Neptarian energy getting closer to the center of the motherfucking universe, that kingdom shit, right? And then the sun had to zap. The sun said, bitch, we're gonna zap this hole right in our motherfucking spot. And so, of course, that's the transmutation of Oshun. That's what I said before. Yemaya is always presented as a younger woman versus Oshun is a younger but mature woman. And I said before, Yemaya is a sexual energy as Oshun is, but Yemaya will fucking suck on anything. We're talking about energy here. If the energy said, bitch, you're sexy, you're beautiful, I want you too. And then they think they're in love, and then bitch, it doesn't work that way. With Oshun, bitch, it's about flirtating. It's about saying, I already been in that step. I already know, bitch, that you're not serious about dealing with someone like me because I'm too sexual for you. So let's play this little game of cat and mouse. And that's what's exciting to that Oshun energy. Giving off the image of hoetry. Okay, hoetry, girl. Giving off the energy of a hoe. But bitch, you're not really about that life. Like I said, big girl, you might think that I'm a nasty bitch, but I'm really not. I'm a nasty bitch in the spirit, but not in motherfucking flesh. Hello? I said what I said. I'm a whole in spirit, but not in motherfucking flesh. Okay. So like I said, that's that Oshun energy. Come on in here. We're gonna work the head. Oh, come on in here. I said what I said. We're gonna work the motherfucking head. But you my God gonna say, bitch, listen. I love wetness. That's why you my God deals with maternal, mothering, birth. That's that sexual energy, bitch. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. And the truth of the matter is, though, a lot of children of Yimaya are actually not able to have kids, or they have a lot of bad luck with having children. And of course, that's when you lean to the side of Mama Oshun and you say, Mama Oshun, can you please help me get fertile and have the children? And Oshun work her tea and get you pregnant because the bitch, Oshun don't want to carry no child. Oshun said, bitch, I'll show you how to carry one, but I don't want to carry one. You might not want to carry one. She loved the feeling of having kids and letting her uterus get all stretched out and shit like that. Oshun don't want that. Girl, I want to give the tea out. So shoes are literally sometimes one or two kids, and sometimes even more than that. But bitch, they're not their kids. So anyway, so a lot of African Americans or Black Americans was like, no, or this one in particular, no, this is not the year of water, and it's the spirits of fire and earth. And I was like, but this earth is like 70 to 90% water. Right, some of it is frozen, but it's 70%, 90% water. So even if the world shifts through the earth, through the mantle, through the crust, right, through the core, right, you still have the water that plays a important role in the weight of the motherfucking earth. Water weighs more than motherfucking fat. Okay, so water spirits have a more dominant effect than earth spirits do. And I keep telling y'all this, and we will always say this, bitch, that space is motherfucking water. We're breathing in water now. You know, little tiny little aspects of water. We're breathing that in right now, girl. See, we still have that amphibian type of tea with us. The trees give us moisture. If we don't put moisture on our skin, we get all dry and scaly like a motherfucking fish. When you're in a bathtub for too long, bitch, your skin start getting all crimply and shit. That's your DNA saying, bitch, it's time for you to get rocks at the bottom of the water again. I'm not saying, but I am saying. So, bitch, we're still an amphibian type of creature. In fact, even scientists say, bitch, that our ancestors, you know, see, they gotta mix facts with fiction. They don't know how we got to Earth, but they believe that a meteor came, you know, hurling towards Earth, and the meteor had these little genes on it, and it has to be activated through water. So when this motherfucker hit water, okay, the cells started mutating, and then you had like these part fish, part human type of motherfuckers. See, like I said, that's too much going to, honey. God's amongst us. I think we're going to talk more about that. But like I said, girl, it's a lot of deep shit to motherfucking cover. But these motherfuckers who are from America, they don't even know their real motherfucking last names or their real motherfucking first names. They over here using Ancestor DNA and Black Ancestor and 23andMe. Oh, it's factual. They said, I got descendants from Cameroon. Bitch, they don't like y'all asses. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers, it's like doing a movie on Dolly Parton, and you don't want to sit with Dolly Parton and ask her, how did your life really go? We read in books, but we want to know firsthand how your life is going. You know, kind of how Etta James did about Beyonce. She said that Beyonce didn't sit her ass down and say, Miss Etta, can you tell me about your life? Beyonce just assumed that Etta James was about that life. And Miss Etta read her the motherfucker. She said, bitch, if you ever. She told bitch, she read her down. So that's all I'm saying. Girl, a lot of you people just assume shit because you heard. And that's very disturbing to the African people. I told you we got people over there in Africa, different countries. Nigeria is one of them, very popular place. Oh, yes, honey. Honey. I won't say the particular part of Nigeria, but I got people over there, girl, in my city, in foreign places. They hit me up. They visited in Thailand. They visited in Japan. They visited in South America. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes, we're very connected to our people, honey. Hello? So anyway, that's where you get the true tea. Okay, motherfuckers out here speculating shit because they read books, or they mama, they American Ifa mama, or American Santeria mama, as they say. Girl, they don't know shit about that place. Another he say she say type of motherfucking situation, and so it looks crazy. that, oh, it's not the season of Mother Oshun and you might, yeah, is this not? Bitch, you will learn, sister. You will learn. Okay? 3 is the number of manifestation. 3 is the number of manifestation. 3, 6, motherfucking 7 is all the same motherfucking numbers I talked about before. 3 years of cleansing. And as you've seen right now, and that's why I keep telling people, this is how you know that Black people are really disconnected with their culture, even if they were African descendants. You're still disconnected because in reality, bitch, at this point in your civilization and your advancement, you have the opportunity to make changes collectively and just see an improvement. As I said before, if the Asians are not happy, the Blacks are not going to be happy. If the Blacks are not happy, the whites are not going to be fully happy. Like everyone has to have peace within. And it reminds me of a song by Layla Hathaway called Mira. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself. Y'all should look up that song, honey, by Layla Hathaway, honey, called Mirror. Woo! I think the song's like 3 or 4 years old, honey. That song just moves my spirit, honey. Hello? Bitch, this is the time to look in the motherfucking mirror. See, y'all been fucking the wrong man. You've been befriending the wrong motherfucking people. You've been hitting up the motherfucking wrong ass spiritualists. You've been working the wrong motherfucking jobs. And bitch, now y'all like, wait a minute, what's going on? Everything is at a standstill. Thanks to Mama Oshun. Thanks to Mama or the goddess energy, would say Shakti motherfucking energy, bitch. Because there's different avenues of that. There's different representations of that Shakti energy. Thanks to that goddess frequency, bitch, everything is motherfucking stopped. Because that masculine energy is about fucking shit up and keep going on and keep going on. And see, that's what you have with Donald Trump. I keep telling y'all this. That is a man who have some type of motherfucking mama issues. And that's why that man is in office right now. See, the universe makes no motherfucking mistakes. See, y'all wished Hillary would have gotten that motherfucking office. I'm telling y'all right now, it'd have been a whole nother motherfucking story. A lot of y'all were waiting and hoping, oh, please let Hillary in. Some of these witches doing witchcraft and shit. Which, by the way, your shit didn't work then and ain't gonna motherfucking work. And I kind of figured anyway, because the baby daddy ain't shit, the husband ain't shit, the house ain't shit. No, you're doing a shit. So we expected you to not be able to pull the weight of the whole country. Especially when the city and state you live in, bitch, is fucked up any motherfucking way. Okay, so like I said before, you know, it's time that y'all wake up. You need to give honor and praises to that goddess energy. It's time for you to submit, bow down, pay your respects. See, y'all paid your respects too long to the masculine energy, honey, and it's cute. But bitch, that's where the world fucked up now. The men don't carry the motherfucking child for that motherfucking much. The mother do. Bitch, we keep talking about this, honey. It's not the man that does that, it's the woman. Okay, it is the female, the Iron Man that carried the motherfucking child, bitch. I said what I said. So it's time for you to bow down, submit, surrender yourself, and say, I need a healing. And see, even going into the spiritual structure, this is why a lot of shit was going on spiritually last year, where you had all these spirituals going back and forth and fighting and shit, and fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Because they're supposed to represent the feminine side, the emotional side of mankind, and it's fucked up shit going on up in there. And the spirit said, we got to break that shit up. So you had holes that you didn't know was connected. You found out was connected, didn't you? You had holes that didn't like each other, or we love each other. Now they're not really connected. Oh, bitch, like I said, bitch, my eyes are always open. Girl, we don't just say we're spiritualists because we think it's cute. Because like I said, bitch, I could suck dick for $500. I could suck dick for $1,500. Bitch, I could fuck another girl. Bye. Let's talk about it for a minute, bitch. I love awakening people because, bitch, I was once there. I once saw things differently. And bitch, when people are like, oh girl, you're tripping, you're paranoid. No, I'm not. Like there's something within my spirit that's telling me, honey, And I even remember going into 2011, and I remember hitting up some of these YouTube spiritualists, if they've had their channel more than 7 years, more like I hit them up. And I just kind of asked them questions about their input. And I told you guys one of the girls, anyway. I said, hey, I want some, can you tell me what's going on? And I really want to know, was my mind just thinking this shit? I wanted confirmation, basically, from other people who are also intuitive. And they proved me motherfucking right. That a lot of these people are not intuitive. That they see dollar signs, and that's what it's about. And they're so hungry for the dollar signs, where they'll be like, call me for a free consultation. Here's my number, call me anytime. Oh, bitch, we don't do that, honey. We don't do that. Because I want to make sure that you send your money over, that you're serious about the work. Oh, we don't do that, honey. And even sometimes, bitch, people still get past that. They're not serious. I want to make sure you're serious about the work that you said that you want motherfucking done. So anyway, as I said before, and I will always say, honey, it is time to motherfucking cleanse. And we want to give praise and honor right now to all the mother energy, honey, all the goddess energy, honey. Yes, honey. Thank you for the sexual energy, honey. A lot of these people had dry scalps and dry yonis and dry nut sacks. And we want to thank the goddesses for keeping them nice and moist. See, y'all don't give thanks where it belongs. Like, I'm gonna fuck on put these goddess energies into now, bitch. But it is water that comes out of you. You're excited, isn't it? Oh, girl, bye. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that conversation. Semen and vaginal fluids is motherfucking water. And the more water you drink, the thicker your shit will be. I said what I said. You better ask somebody. So anyway, I digress. Anyway, girl, get a little sidetracked. So listen, there's a lot going on, and this goes into the ring around the rosies, and I'm going to look at the comments and stuff after this. So the ring around the rosies type of scenario. And so ring around the rosies, if you don't know what it really is, so we're going to speak in code here, but I'm going to like break it down for you guys just lightly, politely, and whitely. Ring around the rosies is a rhyme that come from, I believe, like 17 something, and they revised it in 1881, and it really has no meaning to it. But I tell y'all that a lot of these nursery rhymes have meaning to it, and some of the meanings are very sexual and just explicit. And I'm like, no wonder why the world is so corrupt. Clutching my soda light right now. No wonder why the world is so corrupt, honey. You got babies having babies. Always been that way. You got grown-ups thinking it's cute to look at babies. I'm like, no wonder why the world's fucked up. You got all these nursery rhymes and shit. And even going into, Disney and all that shit, catering to that shit. I said what I said. So anyway, Ring Around the Roses had a real meaning, and it still has a real meaning, bitch. And I won't really go into what the meanings is. But we're going to just say this very lightly and politely. It deals with rings around the motherfucking rosies. Okay, there's a lot of rosies and rings that are being exposed right now, and I don't think people are really paying attention to what's going on. See, I tell people that, I didn't tell people, and maybe I should have said it, I almost said it, but see, you got to pay attention to what's being presented to you, because what's being presented to you is not always only what the physical eye sees, but there's something going on behind the motherfucking scenes. Okay, so I saw some things unfold years ago, and I kind of didn't pay attention to it, right? But something came out with the movie Apocalypse, or TV show American Horror Story, Apocalypse, and they was mixing shit up, right? And I said, oh my God, this is kind of scary. And I believe Apocalypse came out in 2018. They had 1984 too. I didn't see that season. I guess I got busy. So I noticed that they had Michael, which, by the way, I told you guys that Michael is the archangel over the Gemini zodiac. Okay, we'll leave that there. So Michael had a very sexual, unisex, free-spirited type of energy to him, and I believe that Michael played the role of Lucifer's son. Either way, okay, Michael gave me one of these people that I see on the internet and shit. And I was like, they got this that Michael character looked very cute, very sexy. Yeah, honey, I kind of wanted some of that. And he was into BDSM too. Yes, honey, give me some leather and some lycra and some motherfucking lace. I wish I knew how to sew, bitch, so I could make me some leather and lace shit. I'm gonna learn how to sew. That's gonna be my goal this year. This year going into next year, learn how to sew. So listen, I said, one of these people look like this person, and I get some energies, right? And then this person started coming out they were friends with certain people. And I'm like, oh, I just get some weird energy, ring around the rosy type of energy from these people. And I was like, I don't really want to say nothing because some people who are watching me might be fans of these people. So I'm like, I don't really want to say nothing. And then it looked like I'm stirring up shit, right? And then sure enough, it comes out, right? That old shit came up, and they were trying to cover up the shit with racist shit. But I'm like, there's something deeper than that. See, the racist shit's to throw you off from what's really going on, right? As I said before, even with this Black Lives Matter bullshit that you see going on now. People think that this is doing this gonna change shit. No, the fuck it's not. It's to keep your ass motherfucking distracted from what's really motherfucking going on, and to know how simple-minded your ass is. And all I gotta do is say, oh girl, we getting y'all together. Ooh, you wanna start pulling out that race shit, bitch, as if that shit really matter, and it doesn't. Okay. So I looked at it and I said, okay, well, just so happened I get exposed again when this person did work with Michael, the Michael looking person. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. And then backtracking, a woman, a cisgender woman came out, and I'm like, she gave me that demonic type of frequency too. That ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies type of tea too. I'm like, I get that. Like I get gargoyle, water spirits, get like I just don't get. And then they talk about an ex-husband, and then somebody else was trying to get her ex-husband, and then I'm like, well, who's trying to get the ex-husband? And then they showed this old grown-ass woman, Peter Pan syndrome woman. You know, she's a grown-ass woman looking like a little kid. She loves, and she like talking. She just loves that, just that weird ass, just like I said, once again, ring around a rosy type of energy. So I'm like, wait a minute. So if he's into that, he must know that she's into something too. And it looped around, right? It was confirmed that this person, that person were friends, and this year something get re-exposed. This person like a little shit. I'm just like, this is a gay person. How does this gay man? Oh, girl, just some weird shit, right? And of course, it's gonna be that way because it's not about pleasure. Okay, when it comes to certain type of rituals, it's not about pleasure. So the same thing I said before. There's a lot of men who are straight, that identify as being straight, and they've done some gay shit realistically, but they're not gay. And outside of that shit, they're not gonna do nothing gay. Because once again, certain rituals are not about pleasure. It's about unlocking another side of you, which is actually torture, disconnecting, and also neglecting. And also, there's another word I'm thinking of too, and it's not hitting me yet, but you just not feeding into that, not indulging in that. And it's really to build up, come on in here, your anticipation and also your mind power. So bitch, when I saw that, I said, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then years ago, another person, which they try to play like they don't like each other, but I know they all motherfucking connected because they give me the same motherfucking energy. Okay. They give me the same energy as I'm coming in, I'm gonna play this role, I wanna get this and get that. I'm gonna get curious people and everybody's gonna like what I am and that demonic type of sexual energy. Ain't nothing wrong with that if you're getting ahead. But bitch, you got all the shit you want, why are you still doing it? I said what I said. You got all the shit you want. Why are you still doing that type of shit? Because there's something really going on within you that likes that weird type of pan energy. I said what I said. That pansexual energy. That pansexual motherfucking energy. See, bitch, I thought they were playing when Miley Cyrus said that she was pansexual. I'm gonna get up off of that because she's not connected with the world. Anyway. So fast forwarding, it comes out again that this motherfucker is still playing with the ring around the roses type of shit. And I said, motherfucker. See, I'm telling y'all right now, that's what I said before, girl. See, a lot of these girls and guys be making it hard for the LGBT community, honey. That's why I'm about ready to just deport myself out the LGBT shit. You know, I call myself a unicorn. You know, and I shouldn't even say that because, bitch, that makes it seem like you're into some type of beastie shit. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't do kids. I don't do men that look like kids. I don't do innocent. That's just not my cup of tea. I like somebody who looks like they're in control, but they're not really in control. That's the look that's the illusion I like. I don't like that whole I'm young, even though you're 40. I'm young. And please, girl, that don't excite me. That turns me off. Even the mentality of a child turns me off. Bitch, you're a grown ass man and you think like a kid. Woo! Buzzkill. Like, bitch, we ain't doing nothing together. Okay. So, like I said, it comes back out that this person do that type of shit. And I'm just like, girl, like, this is why I tell you, I don't fuck with people. Because, girl, if I find out, bitch, I'm going to jail for murder. And I said what I said. I'm going to jail for motherfucking murder. Bitch, because I don't do that. I'm not a fan of that. Bitch, there's 21 million, okay? I don't know why that number just popped up, but there's 21 million people for every person. Okay, that may not be accurate. But there's 21 million people out there that will be willing to slay and act gay with that grown-ass motherfucker ring around a rosy motherfucker as the other ones. But they choose to go for a certain type of energies. And I'm just like, well, it kind of plays back to me. Like, who is this person's handler or manager? Where is this person parent at? Because then they come out at like 16 years old. Where is the parents at? You know, it kind of reminds me of the other one over there too, because I think she ain't on it too, and they're not talking about that bitch. See, you know, yeah, she looked like that shit too. She looked like some type of sea creature too, honey. Mama went from being Michael to being Michelle in 6 months, and girl, she trans. So like I said, I'm looking at that bitch too. Like, bitch, you're part of that weird circle too. Because girl, even when the other weird bitch came out as being, oh, I feel like I'm trans, you're like, I'm certain that he is transgender. I had conversations, and he said he feels like he has a penis. How do you feel like you have a penis and you don't have a penis? Because I've never said I feel like I have a vagina. How do you feel like you have a penis? So I'm already looking at this bitch crazy anyway. Like, wait a minute, sis. And the girl was joking. So you're a trans woman, and this bitch is trolling on your transgenderism, bitch. She's mocking you for being a confused individual. And you're like, I'm friends with her. So, bitch, yeah, y'all all got a lot of deep shit going on. And I said before, because I was on my Facebook last night, and somebody was going to say, well, they stopped inviting Mel G into these parties. And I said, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know at all what you're talking about at all. You just talk out your ass, which a lot of these people do. They have no connections to Hollywood. They have no connection to anybody of any place. They go by what they've been told or what they read online. And oh God, I know they're all weird because I've seen something about a sex party. Girl, they got sex parties in the ghettos too, girl. I mean, hell, some of y'all been part of sex parties. Y'all share the same baby daddy as your damn sister. That's a sex party. Baby dad, neighbor, the neighbor down the street, y'all all share the same baby daddy or brothers. And I'm just like, how did two of the most ugliest brothers, brokest, bummy ass brothers, impregnate all these women in this whole district is all their children? How'd that work out? So, bitch, that's a sex motherfucking party too. So, like I said, bitch, it's not about that. It's some deeper shit that go on there, and it deals with the mind because sex is the easiest way to manipulate somebody, as I always said before. And that's why you got a lot of these girls prostituting. And you're like, what made them want to be a prostitute? Girl, the motherfuckers who got them together either hit up a badass motherfucking spiritualist or he comes from a motherfucking badass motherfucking spiritualist, bitch, because that's how you get down. Hello? That's how you get down, girl. You don't be spreading around and dropping it off for everybody. And then when you do get it, bitch, you better be worth something. Because, bitch, like I said before, I got 7 kids, bitch. I'm be having a mansion somewhere too. And I'm not, putting down my sisters out there who got 7 children and then married some of the baby daddies. You mundane people. I'm talking about these spiritual leaders. Because you got 7 kids, girl, and you know, like now one of those men that impregnated you and they didn't have nothing going, girl. I digress. That's not really my business. Anyway, so like I said, there's just a lot of weird shit going on, and I want you guys to make notes. I hope you guys have diaries and stuff. Make notes about things and what you're seeing, because it's gonna all disappear. Mark my word. They got shit right now that's disappearing on the internet and shit. Girl, you look up shit that you used to look up, you can't look it up no more. It's gone. It's fucking gone, girl. Because they're cleansing. They're purging things out. Girl, the great purge, honey. They fooling y'all with some shit and do some other shit. And this loops it around to something else, and I'm gonna be done. Okay. So I saw a post from one of your favorite entertainers, and they said summer 2000 and whatever, blah, 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 blah. Right. And it's went into this Wayfair, Mayfair bullshit, right? Wayfair, Mayfair, same damn thing. Mayfair, Wayfair, Dayfair, Bayfair, all the same damn thing. So they was, kind of linked to the shit. And usually when things come up for me, I listen, right? Like I've been seeing a lot of colors with something, and I had to go into my occult shit. And I said, this is why I'm seeing these colors. And now it's time to get down on some get down. Come on in here. And I'm going to do, you're going to see what we're talking about when you get that footage. So anyway, so I'm watching the news, and a young woman from my city was like caught, right? And they were in this county, and this county is like, people don't know this, but I'm gonna say it, okay? Your entertainers and your people who do some real crazy shit do not go to LA to do crazy shit. They do not go to New York to do crazy shit. They do not go to Miami. They don't go places where there's popular people there to possibly expose them. They're going to go to little secluded towns, right? And this might be a little exciting for some of you transgenders and stuff that are in these little secluded towns. Yes, honey, because they be making it way over there, girl. And if you're into that type of thing, girl, you definitely could run across one of them, honey. Put an ad up. They'll definitely hit you up. Hey, what? Who are you? What? Yeah, anyway. So, this town is in the middle of nowhere and it's a lot of truckers. And I've been to this town a few times. Beautiful, getaway, mountainous. It's actually near a very powerful part of California, in this region of California. I've never seen it. Maybe I need to sit at nighttime and look outside. But people have said they've seen stuff. They've seen stuff flying in the sky and just a lot of reported UFO shit. So there's just a lot of government experimental shit that takes place in this area. But energetically, you feel it. Like if you're there and you're feeling down, like people mention Sedona, Arizona, but if you go to this part of California and you're feeling down and you're feeling just like, you get there, it just gives you life where you're just like, whoa, oh my God. Like your mind feel refreshed, your body feel refreshed, everything just feels so renewed. And so it was exposed that my city has connections to this area. And the crazy thing about it, and this is a little scary to me, a little creepy, because I told you guys, I had many experiences dealing with, and that's why I say I don't give a fuck about if they're celebrity or not. I don't trust people. Because I've seen some weird stuff. I've had some weird stuff. I experienced some weird shit. And I know people who've experienced some weird shit. Like get shit put in their drink. Get like connected with someone else and, he's going to handle shit for you. And then they're locked up in this room. Just some weird shit, right? Just some weird shit. And so going into that, and I mentioned this before about the situation that I had. Anyway, I won't go into that because I'm just getting chills thinking about the shit again. But I remember there was a person that hit me up. And I felt like they were connected to people that I may have known from my past. And they were just adamant about this part of California. Like, we should go up there and it'll be fun and you'll do good. And it was just like, wait a minute, honey, I'm good here. No, you should go. I'm telling you right now, babe, she should go, she should. Yeah. And girl, you don't got to worry about it. Like, we got you. And I'm just like, oh yeah, something's fishy going on. So anyway, y'all, and I told y'all, it was just some weird ass shit. So looping around, this place is known for some sexual type of shit. And so it's been connected that one of the people from my city had a ring going on up there. And I was gagging because I said, how did the fuck this come up after this whole Wayfair bullshit? And then one of the people that they think is connected to it was talking about this area of California 2 years ago or 2 years before this shit started coming out. So I was just like, that's some weird ass fucking shit, man. Like, it's some weird shit. And that's why even in my city, like, there's a lot of, if you know where I'm at, there's a lot of secret places here. Like, there's a lot of history here of like people being buried alive and shit, and people gone missing and just out in the boonies shit was found. Like, girl, like I remember just even like a month ago. Oh, I'm swallowing hard, y'all, because girl, this brings me back. This is flashbacks. So a month ago, I had a client that was in a little small town about 30 minutes out of my city. And I was asking one of my friends to go with me because I said, I'm just not feeling like I want you to go and I want you to be like an assistant, but I don't really feel comfortable going. And I know you guys probably don't think I'm stupid, right? Like, you shouldn't have went. But I felt weird about the area, but I knew that the situation was good because the client, we talked for several months on Instagram. Like, they kept messaging me, and for some reason I thought they were out of country. I could have sworn they said they were in Australia. I could have sworn that, but for some reason I thought they were out of country, but they were actually 30 minutes from here. And I'm like, what? So anyway, so the friend was like, girl, I can't do it tonight. I got to work at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I left here at 6 o'clock, you guys, and I never been down this side street. It was a side road you had to take. And there's nothing but trees down the street. And actually, the street in my city will take you straight there. So, bitch, I'm driving and I'm noticing my phone reception is going out, right? And I said, oh my God, if there's a mercy. And thank God I got Amazon Unlimited Music, honey, because when the internet turns off, the music still plays. So I'm like, bitch, oh my God, my phone ain't working. And the sun is about to go down. So, bitch, I'm flying there because it was a 30-minute situation. So I'm like, I'm flying there. But literally on the way there, you guys, there's trees and shit, like farms and shit, orchards and shit. And there's cars that were burnt. And some of those cars, I think people put their car on fire to get some insurance money. But some of the shit, I'm like, no, there's some weird shit connected to that. And so I'm just driving and girl, just creepy, y'all. No street lights, stop signs every 2 miles. But honey, when I tell y'all on these roads, girl, going there, I was creeped out. I get there, me and the labor had a conversation, and she brought up a story that happened like 15 years ago. And I said, oh my God, girl, on the way coming here, I was thinking about that shit. Please don't say that shit on the way back home. Because, bitch, it would be the day that I'm driving and my car fucking, I get a flat. Who knows? And I'm stuck here. Bitch, you better stop it. So we did our thing, y'all, and just leaving, y'all, just weird shit like lights would appear, then lights will fucking disappear. And I even did some little research and shit, and they were saying that the road that I was on was known to have a lot of ghost appearances. So I do want to go back at nighttime. I want to go back actually at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I think Mr. Leo will go with me, honey. He's a skeptic anyway, honey. But the lights, like I said, they were appearing, they were leaving. I'm like, well, maybe it's the farmers. Because there was a lot of, like I said, orchards and farm stuff. In the daylight, I saw this. Going back, I'm just still like, damn. And I remember one car in particular, it looked like a car. It was going so fast, bitch, that I, like, 10 seconds. And I know where I was driving at because I remember, because when I got to the stop sign, the cross street, I remember seeing that on the way going in the daylight. But I'm going at night, and like I said, there's no street lights, but I get to that, and I remember what everything looks like, as I said, coming. So I know there's nothing but trees and shit. There's not even a road. But I'm going, and this motherfucking car, it looks like it's speeding up. And I'm like, okay, do I floor it or do I slow down just because the motherfucking police trying to catch me? Or what happened is a motherfucking serial killer? And I try not to think like that because, bitch, that shit will stress you the fuck out. But I'm like, honey. But, bitch, as quick as I looked at the rearview mirror, because I look at my shit every 15 seconds, side view, you're supposed to do that, y'all. Side view, everything. Side up every 15 seconds. You don't keep your eye straight on the road. You look at everything. So, bitch, when I tell you that as quick as I looked at the side mirror, saw the lights, looked up, I'm coming to the stop sign, the lights were gone. And I said, oh, fuck no. And right, that's when the reception came back on. I called my friend, I said, girl, I'm not saying what I'm saying. Girl, I don't know what the fuck that was. And my windows rolled down, and the wind, it was very windy, driving fucking 60 miles per hour. But, bitch, that made me floor it even more, bitch. I was like, bitch, fuck that shit. I don't know what, girl. There might be some anti-trans people over there, girl. They might try to get me. Anyway, y'all see a porno release for stuff, honey. Farmer transgendered kidnapped by farmer KKK members. And there's a video out there, girl, them doing some shit to me. Ow. Anyway, so listen, you guys, that's all I really want to talk about, honey. So anyway, this church shit. So yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that takes place over here in California. And, like I said, girl, I've been looking at some of these people, they be trying to amp it up that they live in a very popular city. Ain't nobody doing shit like that in LA. They're doing it on surrounding parts of LA. Ain't nobody doing shit like that in Sacramento. They're doing it on the surrounding part of Sacramento. Ain't nobody doing shit like that in San Francisco. Doing it on the surrounding part of San Francisco. Bitch, people are very smart. They don't want too much attention. Very similar to a city we went to near San Francisco called Pacifica. We used to go there all the time, the beach, and eat at that Taco Bell. So walk up Taco Bell down in Pacifica, California. Look it up, y'all. Beautiful city. You should check it out, girl. Yes, honey. Highway 1. Yes. So anyway, bitch, we're there, and it was just like weird. Like, everybody was quiet. Nobody's really talking. And I think if the people are working at the Taco Bell, I don't think they live there. And it's just, everybody would just do their thing and leave. It was not like no hanging around, loitering, and oh my God, what's going on? And it gives me Castaic, California, that same type of energy. Just like some shit is going on, and they cover some shit up so people are not looking and saying, it looks strange, what they got going on. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, honey. Come on in here, Julie Joey. Ow. Yes, honey, come on here, Jolly. Yeah, yes, honey. Hello, Lady K. Come on in, Phoenix. Well, how you doing, Joey? Yes, honey, Joe. I thought about you today, honey. I've been seeing a lot of Audis lately. You been thinking about me, Joey? I said, look at this Audi. Look at this Audi Q8. Is it Q8? QA. Anyway, look at this Audi. Everywhere you go, I'm just like, damn. Everybody want an Audi now? I hate pal. They always trying to. They do, honey. Yes, they do delay shit to last minute. Listen, anyway, I won't get into that because that's not my business. They call you mother. Come on here, Queen of Plants. Ow. That L. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, honey. They delay shit. Okay, I read that. Come on in here, Lady K. Yes, Queen of Plants. Marijuana can get you in a state where you can interact with spirits, but at the end of the day, spirit will ask you to leave all of it behind. You said it right, but listen too. So I keep telling you guys this. This is what I learned. Alchemy versus the wannabe alchemist. I said that. I'm saying that proudly. Alchemy versus the wannabe alchemist. So I learned by one of my teachers that DMT is a natural occurring hormone within the body. And just like vitamin D, it has to be activated. And I learned, right, and you can look this up, that DMT is activated when you're in new experiences and you have new ideas. And we talked about neuroscience before, right? So DMT is activated even when, like I said, you get new ideas. Like you're sitting here and you're just like, oh. And all of a sudden you get an idea. Oh my God, wait a minute, wait, hold on. All of a sudden you just get this excitement. You get all this energy. Bitch, that's DMT. So a lot of people, as I talked about before, where we talked about Molly and ecstasy. Molly and ecstasy and other drugs are meant to give you a sense of connection, a sense of emotion. And I know this from a lot of gay people because they do shit like Tina, to make them feel good when they're having sex. Oh, that's the best sexual experience I had. The saddest thing is these are synthetic emotions. So these are people who had no mama or no daddy showing them love and having real human interaction, igniting this stuff from a young age. And we talked about this before too. And if you don't know now, you're going to know. SIDS. When a newborn baby is born, right? They need to be held. They need to be cuddled. They need to be, nurtured. And if they're not, it will cause these children to die of neglection. And a lot of people, as an infant, they probably got attention. And maybe they even survived that not being touched and being, swaddled and shit, tight blanket on, a mama holding you. Oh, hey, baby. That type of shit. Maybe you didn't have that. But that type of stuff ignites something within your spirit. And that stays with you for the rest of your life. So when you look at adults that are drug addicts versus the non-drug addicts, or the alcoholics versus the non-alcoholics, you know who got attention from their parents when they were babies versus as adults. Because as I said before, okay, I have memories. So, bitch, I have that feeling within me. I don't have to smoke or to make myself feel a false sense of emotion or a false sense of feeling at peace. Because that's within, and I said before, that's all about that song by Layla Hathaway. It talks about the mirror and looking in the mirror and looking at your reflection and loving yourself. Because when you love yourself, you need no one else or nothing else. When you have an understanding or a peace within, you don't need alcohol and drugs to make you feel happy, to make you feel accepted, to make you feel wanted. And that's the biggest problem I have with these so-called alchemists and spiritualists right now, is that they're doing shit like ganja magic. You don't need that shit to be connected to fucking spirit. That is your God-given fucking right. You're a connected spirit because you're also a motherfucking spirit. But instead of them once again getting healing and speaking about their healing and saying, oh, I got healed and I don't need that, it's, oh, it relieves my mind. It relieves my stress. Bitch, I can guarantee that my life is probably more stressful than your motherfucking life. And I will say this proudly, but not so proudly. 99% of motherfucking spiritual in my life is probably 100 times more stressful than their motherfucking life. I don't pop pills. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Bitch, that should take away from my sense of being myself. I've got drunk before. I never got high, I never took pills, I never did none of that, but I got drunk before. I didn't like that sense. I didn't like that feeling that it was me, but I had no control. Like I'm wanting to lift up my motherfucking right hand and I'm just like, ugh. Like I'm conscious, but I'm like, what the fuck? So like I said, I didn't like that feeling. But people who are not happy with their life, and there's some other shit going on psychologically, traumatically, instead of them actually paying that $75 or that $50 to get that healing, they want to sit here and they want to spit out on some weed to give them a temporary fix. So like I said before, the best high feeling that I've ever experienced, because that's the only high that I know about, is connecting to spirit. Meditating, closing my mouth, bitch, and closing my motherfucking eyes, and just being in that moment, focusing on my breath. And it's just amazing what comes to you and what you see and what you feel. Even sitting on the point, and that's why the scripture says to meditate on something. Sitting there and meditating on the word love will do so much for you. It'll make you feel a sense of, oh my God. And you will see things totally different. To where you would say, now I know what love is because spirit allowed me to experience it. But that's what I said before. There's no way that you're spiritually inclined, but you got to get high or drunk to feel spirit. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that you're spiritually in tune. You're spiritually this and you're spiritually that, or you're being the best spiritually you possibly can be, or feeling your best you possibly be, and you're getting drunk and you're smoking. Because a true bitch in power, a true king in power, a true queen in power don't want to feel disconnected. We don't want to feel like we're out of fucking control. We want to feel like we have a sense of what is going on and that we're fully in the right mind and make that fucking decision. But the whole, oh, I got drunk, so blame it on alcohol. Oh, I was high. It wasn't me. No, bitch, it was you. Because you were still conscious. You made the decision to get high and you knew what happens after that. Because I've been drunk before. I don't know about high. Maybe that's a different feeling. But getting drunk, I've been drunk before and I didn't like that feeling. I was definitely aware, but I couldn't really control what was going on. I hated that shit. I remember one time we took shots and I had to crawl my ass. Okay, I had to crawl my ass on the concrete because nobody was there to, lift me up or anything. Everybody was drunk and wasted, bitch. So me letting a drunk bitch hold me up, girl, back. Girl, I had to crawl myself on the ground, up some stairs, down a girl. Because I was so, and I said, oh, bitch, we're never doing this again. And I'm sitting on this bed and the fan is going around. And y'all, I was so out of it that when the fan is spinning, I'm feeling like the whole fucking room is spinning. I'm just like, oh my God. And I think I even cried too. And I'm like, bitch, I can't do this. I know it's a celebratory type of thing, but I don't want it. So like I said, that is a weak mentality. And I'm not apologizing for that. That is a weak mentality. Getting high, getting drunk, and then you're also trying to connect with spirit, girl, bye. Your life that stressful, bitch. Cut people off. Like I said, I have a very stressful life, bitch. I've been on my own since 17 and a half years old, bitch. I run my own shit. Anybody out here dictating, you need to do, bitch, I take care of me for me. Bitch, very stressful. All day, every day around the clock, bitch, it's me. Okay, and like I said, bitch, I'm not, I need a joint. I need to drink. Fuck I look like. Bitch, I need to turn off my phone, turn on some mantras and relax myself. And that gets me there. You got, I want to relax. Take some melatonin, take some B12. It seemed like your nerves are shot. Get some melatonin, honey. That's better than any motherfucking liquor you can ever motherfucking drink. And it'll save your motherfucking liver and motherfucking kidneys too. But that's another thing too. People like, I got glaucoma. I got liver failure. I got kidney problem. I got cirrhosis. I got pancreatitis. And you're drinking? You're getting high? Yeah, you're one big dummy, honey. No shade. Nothing you can say could change my mind, honey. I said what I said. That should have been on first, honey. Ow. Oh. What do you think about spirits and summer weather? I feel like all these creatures be having spirits around them running around. Or spirits are always around us. I think in the summertime, it's more potent for ancestors to speak to you. In the summer times, I love doing ancestor work. I love doing work and incorporating my ancestors into it. Winter time, other times where I feel like spirits are hibernating, I like to deal with my personal spirits. Okay, so it's like we're gonna work together. We're not gonna work together. I'm gonna let you rest for 3 to 6 months, and then we're gonna work 3 to 6 like that. So I definitely think that ancestor spirits are more higher in the summer. Hence, going into vitamin D being activated when the sun hits your body. I believe for black folks it's 4 to 5 hours, and I believe for white people it's 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, because of course the melanin in your skin, okay, blocks off certain receptors of the sun or certain benefits of the sun. When you're Caucasian, honey, you have easier access to that vitamin D because you don't got melanin blocking that shit off like that. I said what I said. I said what I said, honey. The sun does excite melanin. Yes, it does. But like I said, it does not give you the full benefits of vitamin D. That's why dark skinned people have to eat a lot of foods with vitamin D or take vitamin D3 supplement pills. Do your research. Lack of vitamin D causes kidney problems. Lack of vitamin D causes a whole bunch of problems. I even think that lack of vitamin D or lack of sunlight, lack of vitamin D also contributes to diabetes. That's my opinion. I think it also depends on, or it also contributes to bipolar, schizophrenia. That's why it's important to get out and get some sunlight. Get some fresh air, bitch. Stay out in the motherfucking sun. You feeling stressed, bitch? Sit your ass in the motherfucking sun and shut your mouth. Ooh, I'm feeling stressed out. You in the house all day. You gotta be stressed. You under lights all damn day. Get out and get some fucking sun, bitch. Get some fresh air. Walk barefoot. Go to the park. Feed the ducks. Look at the waters. Sit by the water. Get that motherfucking kinetic motherfucking energy. Talk about you partying and shit and all you doing is sit in your motherfucking house. I'm connected to spirit. And especially in an older house too, but you got a lot of lead and shit. Cadmium going around, lead poison shit. You breathing in that shit. I said what I said, honey. Get you some filters, get you some sea salt lamps, do some cleanses, honey. Bitch, open those windows, even when it's cold outside. Let that air in, let the negative ions come in and relieve you. I said what I said. Even when these two birds sat on my car and stared at me. Oh, you were high? You were high, honey? You feel so disconnected from the real world. The same thing. That is you becoming your best spiritual self, honey. I feel the same way too, Queen of Plants. I feel like I'm looking at everybody else do their thing, and I'm out here. I feel the same way, honey. Come on in here, honey. I know that's right. Come on here, Tritonic. Madam Merkaba. Yes, honey. Ow. Goddess of the light. They get freaky at night. Ow, ow, ow. Goddess of the light. Jaliel, you're supposed to be making me a song too. I want that Oshun song, Jaliel. I'm still waiting on that Oshun song, Jaliel. I'll make you a big old thing of Ganesha oil. How about that? How about that? I'll make you a big thing like this, Jaliel, of Ganesha oil. Make that song about Oshun for me, honey. Down. Pickle Prick shouted her spiritual way. That big prick is a harmful word. Uh-oh. That's why I don't use that word. This spirit use the internet. Yes, spirit use the internet. Your phone is a mirror. TVs, your phones. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I move, I want to get a bigger TV because I want to get like an 81-inch screen TV. I want my whole wall to have that TV. And I've sat down and I've literally watched certain symbols on my TV, right? That I looked on the web. You could browse the web shit on your shit. And I've literally watched this TV and I've zoned completely out. And then I end up falling asleep and I felt like I was stuck somewhere. Let me give you a good example. I was looking at this meditative video, right? And I end up falling asleep. But I'm looking at this meditative video and they're showing visuals of like things, shapes changing and colors changing. And then it appears in water and then there's gold and shit. And something with that, I love sparkly shit, just gets me, oh my God. You know, right? You're like, bitch, where are the diamonds at? I'm saving the diamonds for when I get married, honey. When I get married, honey, you'll see diamonds on my neck and diamonds on my hands, diamonds on my toes, and I might put them on my teeth too. But anyway, so I'm watching this and I doze off, and I literally fall asleep, and I'm underwater and I can feel the cold water and everything. And I'm like, ooh, it's cold. And then, bitch, all of a sudden, bitch, I'm like, oh my God, lucid dreaming. Oh my God, I think I'm dreaming. And bitch, I'm trying to get out. Then I'm in this little jelly type of thing. Like I could feel it. It's soft, but I can't get out of it. And sure enough, I end up waking up. And when I tell you, I don't know what time that was when I started watching the video, but when I woke up, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if that, I don't know, I can't remember the time I started looking at that video because I believe it was like a 10-hour long video. So that could have even been like I was sleeping and then I woke up and then I put something like that on, because sometimes I fall asleep looking at a YouTube video, so I end up having dreams about some weird shit. And I'm noticing even Anubis is picking stuff up too. Like I watched the video and I was like, this person got some fucking demonic energy attached to them. And not demonic like beneficial, but like I'm sucking your energy. And as soon as that video came on, Anubis started barking like he heard something. I was like, wait, what? And I'm like, what? Go get him. And he literally sat on my lap and was looking at TV the whole time. And every so often, woo, woo, woo. And I was like, he's picking up that motherfucking energy too. And you could see it through the motherfucking TV, honey. Just that real sucking energy. And they like to repeat themselves a lot, like they're locking shit in. And I'm just like, creepy, honey. Like you go to a nursing home and the old people just, not all of them, but you get that weird older person and they start saying some weird shit to you. And you're like, ooh, I'm creeped out. It's like they're trying to mind control you. Ooh. They want to have babies so quick. This one guy I was talking to was like, we'll make such a good looking kid. Like, sweetie, you're in for a surprise. Come on here, Queen of Fun. Yes, honey, you're starting young and early, honey. Ow, just like mama. Oh, honey. And listen, when you see those guys, Queen of Fun, you better run, honey. I had an ex-boyfriend, very cute. He was Mexican and Portuguese. If you don't know, Central California have a lot of Portuguese. And I don't know why neither, don't ask me. But a lot of Portuguese, like Crow Landing, Newman, Patterson, Modesto. I would say Assyrians and Portuguese a lot. So if you're interested in Assyrians and Portuguese people, honey, it's the perfect area for you, honey, because they love the girls and they love the boys. Anyway, for fun though, they love the girls for marriage potentially. I don't know. Mr. Aries, honey, he's still like, hey, ooh, bet you get your money too. Anyway, so he was so sexy and cute and good skin too. I've never seen him with a blemish, a breakout, and just porcelain skin and gangsterish. I love that mentality back then a lot. 2007 and shit. And he would always say shit like, oh, I wish we could have a baby together. Our baby was so cute. Like his baby mom was black and Thai. And the creepy thing about it is we look so much alike. The creepy thing. And then during that time, too, people always thought I was black and fucking Asian. They're like, are you black and Asian? Are you black and Asian? Are you black and Asian? Some even thought I was motherfucking Cambodian. And I'm just like, honey, I don't know Khmer. I know a little bit of Khmer, but it's not because I'm Cambodian. It's because I know I dated Khmer guys. I had some fun with them, but bitch, they thought I was motherfucking Cambodian. And I'm just like, bitch, the fuck? And it could have been like that straight hair, the black hair, jazzy wave hair. Dana Cali, bitch, girl. Put you on a Malaysian lace front, bitch. How? What? Bet you who? Bitch, I'm visiting, honey. Go Joe Hai Nem. Go Joe Hai Nem. Bitch, I'm visiting, honey. I'm not from here. Anyway, so when I tell you Queen Prince, he would always say, oh, I wish you could have a baby. Oh, our baby would be so cute. Oh. And then fucking, they had this app that you could put two pictures together and make a baby. And we did. And I fucked up because I did that and I sent it to him. And he said, see what I mean? So it kind of made me a little depressed because now I started thinking about that. I started saying, damn, I could never give this man a baby. And so it started making me feel less connected to him. And I'm like, he really wants that. And I don't want to be thinking about that. Like, I don't want to think about, oh my God, I wish I could have a baby with this man. Ooh. So like I said, it really fucked me up. I ended up seeing therapy for it too. It really fucked me up. So people like that, for the safety of your mind, your mental health, I know he doesn't know the tea, but even when the guys know the tea, Queen of Prince, they're going to say shit like that. Like, ooh, we'll make a cute baby. Like, why would you say that? The fuck? Well, that's good sign, Queen of Plus. Usually people want to abandon you. Come on here, Joey. Joey, you've been going through a lot of stuff. I feel that. I feel there's a lot of tea going on with you, Joey. There's a lot of tea. Joey, when is your birthday? If we do something positive in the world, does that mean something negative must happen in the world so that the energy is balanced? No. If yes, does that mean that we do good things, we make evil as well? No, because we're not the creator. So we will say this, that every action has consequences and repercussions. Every action has a plan A and a plan B. We can talk about parallel universes. I think that when something good happens to you, come on in here, spirit. Woo! When something good happens to you, you're supposed to give thanks right in that moment. Thank you, universe, for making this possible for me. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. And just be in that moment and just celebrate that moment within your spirit. Because when something good happens to you, I think it also causes something bad to start coming your way. So it's kind of the sense of you do lotto, right? And then you win money and then you get a bill in the mail and it says, bitch, you owe $7,000 and you just won that. And I don't know if you guys ever have that happen to you, but I know it happened to me, honey. You know, let's talk about 2016. You know, my car, the engine got fucked up. The engine blew. And you know, honey, I was like, let me stack my coin so I can, you know, I can go to Italy. I want to go to Italy. And I remember the part of Italy I wanted to go to. And I thought, oh my God, beautiful. Ooh, mwah. You know, I was excited. And then I'm working and then clients are calling and things are coming. I'm like, yes, I'm going to Italy. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden I go to the mail and a letter is talking about I owe some motherfucking money. And I said, bitch, is this real? Bitch, what the fuck is going on? So I had to call the number. They were closed. Called the next day and they said, yes, you owe this amount from a creditor. Da, 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 da. And so, bitch, I was like, motherfucker. Oh, you can work out a payment plan. But I'm like, no, because if I work out the payment plan, then I'm not going to want to pay it down. So no, we're here. Let's do it. So like I said, that's what happens. It's like a domino effect. So I believe in that. When good things happen, you have to lock it in. You have to stay prayed up and protected because, bitch, things are bound to motherfucking happen. Good things come your way, bitch, be like, let me protect this in the spirit, honey. Mother, Father, and the Holy Spirit, please protect this and keep this good. How? You brought it to me and I want to keep it. Come on in here. See, a lot of people, they've been that way with men too, Queen of Plants. They get a man or a woman of their dream and go to take advantage of it. Then when it's gone, they're like, oh, I mean, universe, why you do this to me? So the universe brought you the man, you didn't say that. But now the universe took the man from you saying that? No, bitch, you did that to yourself. You need to honor and respect what the universe has given to you. Love it, protect it, and own it. You pray for a new house, but you better treat that house like it's fucking gold, bitch. Keep it clean. Keep motherfuckers out of it. Anyway, that's the name of it. He trying to get in my lap, y'all. He ain't get in my lap, honey. You too big. Anyway, yes, honey, come on in here. Ow, I know it's, oh, come on in here, Larry. Oh, yeah, something about a hurricane. Let me go on down, honey. I know it's time for a change of mind. Yes, it is, Lady K. Lady K, I want you to do some mirror work. I keep telling people, I need to do some mirror work, honey. Do some mirror magic, honey. Grab that mirror and say hi, Lady K. Say hi. I'm Lady K. How are you? And don't expect the mirror to answer back neither. Don't you do that. Hi, I'm Lady K. Nice to meet you. And I hope that, and like I said, it's going to be uncomfortable a little bit, Lady K. Just a little. It's going to be comfortable. You may get emotional. You may actually see yourself for who you are. And I like to do it without makeup on, without a wig on, without lashes on, full body naked, so you can see all your cracks, all your rolls, all your scars, and see you for you. Lady K, believe it or not, I used to look in the mirror when I was a teenager because, you know, I was going through a lot of psychological changes, a lot of physical changes. And I would look in the mirror and say, why me? Why me? And I would like end up crying. And I was doing mirror work and didn't even realize that until when I got older and I went to therapy and they were saying to break down the facade or to break down the image that you have of yourself, look at a mirror and tell yourself things. You know, compliment yourself. You're beautiful, you're powerful, you're confident, you're intelligent. And especially people told you other stuff. People tell me a lot of stuff, Lady K. A lot of shit. People tell me I wasn't going to be shit. I was never, even some Some family members. You're never going to graduate because I had problems in middle school and even part of high school because I wasn't comfortable. I was bullied, and so it caused me to cut school and cut classes. And they would say, "You ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna be a bum ass motherfucker, and you ain't gonna do. You're gonna be 40 years old living with mama and do." And they would always say just stupid shit like that. And looking back on that, I'm just like, girl, that wasn't my story because I didn't believe it. I didn't believe what they were saying, and that's why it didn't happen. I said, bitch, fuck that bullshit, honey. And I would look at myself and say, bitch, you are worthy of everything. You're worthy of everything that you want. Anything that you desire, you're worthy of motherfucking having. And that's why I would tell myself that all the time. That's why I have mirrors everywhere. Like even going into like later years, like 6 years ago, people said, damn, you got a lot of mirrors in here. Like I got one person that was like, oh girl, this shit is pulling your energy. No, it's not. No, it's not, honey. Ow. No, it's not. So you don't like looking at yourself, sis. That's why you have a man today and then you break up next week and you got another man. Or while you got this man, you sleep with other motherfuckers. You don't like yourself. If you looked at that mirror and you said, bitch, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I'm sexy, I'm wanted, I'm secured, I'm fabulous, whatever you tell yourself positively, I'm exotic, I'm different, then you will be like, oh shit, okay, I don't need that. Oh, you spend a lot of alone time. Yes, I am. And then see on the negative side, people who don't know shit will say, oh, that's very narcissistic of you. No, that's not. You need to look up what narcissistic is, honey. Bitch, I'm into myself, but I'm into myself for myself. I'm not out here saying, I know I'm a bad bitch, move out my way. Excuse me, honey, you want this, don't you? You want this, huh? I'm not doing that shit. Bitch, I like being by myself. I love waking up in the mirror, looking at myself while I brush my teeth. I love going to bed and telling myself good night and seeing my baby and say, good night, baby. I love that. I love being in my own little world, bitch. That feels good to me. Yes, honey. Like I said, the Layla Hathaway song, Mirror. She said, stop hiding yourself. Y'all gotta look at that song. Ooh. Girl, I'm telling y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up, but it's time for some change, Lady K. It's time for some change to everybody, honey. Referring to the ring around the rosy, yes, that's why I don't identify as pansexual. Ashes, we all fall down. Read between the lines. I've also noticed a lot of the tea being exposed. Come on, Jaliel. Honey. Listen, I identify as pansexual for a little bit, and Spirit said that is not who you are. I remember 2013, 2014. I was like, yeah, I'm pansexual. Yeah, I'm into men, but you don't know because I've seen some woman where I'm like, damn, she's sexy. Does that come with a dick? Anyway. Sorry, honey. I have a fetish for balls. Anyway, so, honey, when I tell you that Spirit said, bitch, no, you're not pansexual. Let me show you what pansexual is. And then literally, I saw lots of pan shit. And I was like, wait a minute. No, that's not connected. And then it's like, no, bitch, just fucking is connected. Why the fuck would they call it pan then? Pansexual. Why wouldn't they call it trisexual or menagesexual? And I'm just like, you're fucking right. Or monosexual. Why not? Girl. Because that means that you're into any and everything. If you do your history on what pan is and who pan is, then you will say, oh my God. So that's when they start trying to make that shit normal. And there was a girl, a mayor son of Texas that did a document and said, I'm a proud pansexual. Like, get the fuck up out of here, bitch. You ain't been around my children or my animals. Bitch, I'm gonna start asking people when I meet them, are you pansexual? And they say what it is, okay, I'm gonna excuse them. And they be like, yes, I am. Is that a problem? Yes, it is. I'm discriminating against pansexuals. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that. Sue me, write me, like me, bite me, bitch. I don't do that shit. Pansexual, bitch. A lot of pussy and dick in this world, bitch. You all there worried about. Girl, bye. Oh, a guy said he smoked weed for glaucoma. Now, how about you take some vitamin A and get some white onyx and put on your fucking eyes and say some prayers to St. Clair? Well, my sister lost her sight, right? She lost her sight. She had a surgery. Everything went down her body. All the shit, the care, potassium bag on her, all that shit. But she lost her vision. to where she needed people with her 24/7. She couldn't work or none of that. And I said, girl, this is not in your motherfucking cards, honey. We're going to get it together. So, of course, and I think I did a video too where I was giving her some oil and she's like, thank you. I had to drive her around the shit. I didn't have to drive her, but I went places. She was like, let me go. Okay. But she lost her vision. And then we started doing stuff, testing stuff out. Right. And I said, Spirit, come on in here. Speak to me, God. Speak to me. Show me the way, God. I'm a blind person too. I'm the blind leading the blind, but I only have visions through you, God. Show me the way and I'll do it. And really, like seriously, vitamin A and other stuff came up. And I said, oh my God, we're going to do this. So I asked my sister, are you willing to let me experiment with you? Well, I mean, girl, I want what's best for you, girl. I don't want nothing to happen to you, girl. Let's do it. Okay. So, bitch, we did it. We went to the health food store. We got some stuff that you're not supposed to do. Well, that's not internally. That's not internally. But that's the mucous membrane. So we did some tinctures. We got some crystals involved. I hate when people say that crystals are not healing. So we got some crystals involved. We did our work. We did our meditations. She stopped using the crystals because she's like, oh, girl, these bitches are heavy. Which they were. So I would charge the oil with the crystal so the energy could get into the oils. And then I would make the tinctures with that. And then her vision came back. And then all of a sudden, she had day vision was gone, night vision was gone. So her day vision came back. She would see everything blurry in the day and see shadows at night. So when the day vision came back, then the night vision we have to work on. And I said, oh, we're going to have to amp this up, girl. You need to take vitamin A liquid form. We're going to go to the highest recommendation. We're going to also mix this with that with that, blah, blah. And there was like 6 different things, y'all. Every time I went to her house, I saw it on top of her refrigerator. She mixed her shit up. She consumed it. And I said, yeah, you need to take it internally and you need to also apply it. And I kid you not, her night vision came back. She was able to start working again. And I said, see, won't Spirit do it? So, honey, glaucoma, yeah, eye health is literally based on your diet. You eat good, you're going to see good, you're going to feel good, you're going to hear good. You eat bad, it starts clouding shit up, and you can't see shit at all. I said what I said. I don't forget about the song, I Will, Caesar Wish. Come on in here. Ow, come on in here. Okay, come on in here. Come on, Jaleel. Don't you forget about that song, honey. Ow. Good morning. Come on in here, Larry. What time is it over there? Oh, God. Larry, I came in at 5 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. How you doing? Is lucid dreaming spiritual? I think when you lucid dream, it is your mind's way of relaxing itself. I think when you actually dream and you go into the astral world, it is your spirit's way of relieving itself or removing the tension off. Because, of course, everybody does not leave their actual body when they dream. Everybody does not travel. I want to say that. Everybody not. A lot of people have lucid dreams. A lot of people have where they're asleep but they're awake. And I think that's how a lot of people are actually exhausted. If you look it up, they said the average American, and it could have been broad, it could be like 80% of the American civilization or American population is overworked and they're very, very tired. And the working part is not really a problem, in my opinion, because your body is meant for that type of stuff, according to what they say. It is the fact is that you're never relaxing yourself. So when you sleep, you're thinking, oh God, I got bills I got to pay. Oh my God, I got my kids I got to take. Oh my God, I got my husband I got to take. Oh my God, I got a client to take. Oh my God, I got to go please my boss. Oh my God, my coworker. Then you wake up and you got to go pee. Then you lay back down. Oh my God, the coworker's probably talking shit about me. Oh my God, is my wife cheating on me? Oh my God, is my husband cheating on me? Oh my God, oh God, get up again. There you go, pee. Then you turn back over. Then you see, oh my God, my son going to give money today. Oh my God, my daughter. So you're just constantly thinking about shit instead of relaxing. And that's what I tell people, honey. Spirituality gives you life. It doesn't take away from you. And that whole thing about, anyway, you have to really focus, relax yourself. 2 minutes, close your eyes. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Please work everything out for me, universe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, mama. Thank you, daddy. Whatever. Just that 2 minutes works. And then you're going to say, I like the feeling that this is giving me. Let me give myself 30 minutes. And a lot of times, like people shower and shit, use that time to relax. When you're sitting on the toilet. That's why a lot of you are constipated now and you got hemorrhoids. But when you're sitting on the toilet, bitch, relax yourself. Trust me, I've been there. See, one of the side effects of having a big ass, you get hemorrhoids. But you sitting there, you're just like, ugh, because you sit on that ass, honey. All of your body weight is on that ass and that booty hole, and then it just get the. Anyway, just getting ready for work. Another hurricane. Oh God, come on in here, Larry. It's coming from another country, huh? What country is this hurricane coming from? Let's see. What area is this? Where is it coming from? Somebody tell me about it. You know, I don't keep up with the news, honey. Fake news. Love seed is what it was, not season with shoe. It just picked me. Come on, love seed. Ow. Love seed. Ow, ow, ow. Come on here. Sadisi Suku 666, honey. We love that name, honey. Sudoku. I'm sorry, Sadidi Suku. Ow. Like succubus. I love that name, honey. I'm a little bit of a succubus myself. Sometime an incubus if you're nasty. Ow! Come on, Shabbat Shalom. Come on in here. Listen, Larry. Listen, Larry. You need me for anything. You know how to email me. Email me. You need me for anything, Larry. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Okay, because I've been thinking about good and evil and how if a person does evil, does leave space for good to come in the world. No, because I think people create the balance too. Like everybody is not meant to be good and everybody is not meant to be bad. But I will tell you this, the good is not meant to segregate or conjugate with the evil. The evil people are supposed to step in and do their thing while the good people step in and do their thing. They're not supposed to be intermingling. Okay, because that's when the spirit of confusion come on in here. You're either hot or cold. You're not lukewarm. Come on in here. So y'all not ready for that. Because lukewarmness, come on in here, spirit. Y'all always bring away. Woo! Y'all always bring away for me to talk about spirit up in here. Y'all always make a way, honey. Excuse me, you did not just move my hand out of the way with your nose. The scripture said you can't be lukewarm. Lukewarm is hot and cold mixed together. Good and evil mixed together. That's what it says. That's what it says, honey. That's what it says, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it right now. And see, right now, we're going to be dealing with a lot of, come on in here, hallelujah, hallelujah. Come on in here, hallelujah. I said what I said. There's going to be a lot. Whoa. Come on in here. There's going to be a lot of motherfucking, we're going to do 13 to 23. Can we do that right now? Go ahead and pull out your Bibles, honey. And the Bible will not burn your hand if you are a Satanist. The scripture says that that the Most High created evil and he created motherfucking good. Come on in here, bitch. Y'all blaming everything on the motherfucking devil. Well, God allows the devil to do what he does. Come on in here. So you're not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that, honey. God, come on in here. The Most High. Okay, so let's get up in here. Okay, maybe there's not no 23. Okay. Okay, excuse me. Girl. Okay, let's get into this, honey. Bible Gate. Bible Gate. Come on in here. It says, so I think I'm going to name my child Laodicea. Woo! That's a cute name. Merkaba Laodicea. So let's read right here in Revelations 3, verse 13 to motherfucking 22. Okay? It says, whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the church. Oh, see, the scripture said the Spirit do talk. And see, y'all not listening. Close your mouth and open up your ears. Close your legs, close your mouth, and open up your fucking ears. I said what I said. To the angel of the church of Laodicea, come on in here. Those are the words of the Amen. What? The faithful and the true witness, the ruler of God's creation. I know your deeds, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either one or the other. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my motherfucking mouth. You say, I am rich, I have acquired wealth, and I do not need a thing, but you do not realize that you are wretched not ratchet. Oh, come on in here. Cause see that right there. Ow. See the black folks. They idolize. Oh, come on in here. And they venerated the word ratchet when it said ratchet, honey. You're rich, bitch. You're lucid. You're lucid in the mouth, body, and motherfucking spirit. And see, y'all talk about the ratchet. Don't you try to change the word of God, motherfucker. Don't you try to do it. It says you are wretched, pitiful, poor, blind, and naked. I counsel you to buy from me gold refined in the fire, so you can become rich, and white clothes to wear, so that you can cover your shameful nakedness, and salve to put on your eyes, so you can see. See that right there? It said, and salve to put on your eyes so you can see. Oh, come on in here. Those whom I love, I rebuke and discipline. What? Come on in here. Those who I love, I rebuke and discipline. See, bitch, when I tell you right here, see right there. See, I'm not saying I'm God, but I'm on that goddess frequency. When I read your ass down, it's because I want what's best for you. There's a song by Mary called I'm God. Listen to that song, please. So be earnest and repent. Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. And if anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they will with me. See, the spirit's knocking at the door. Y'all not letting the spirit in here. Y'all playing these motherfucking games. They wonder why COVID done ran through and done sucked shit away. I'm telling you, it's more to come. It's more to come, bitch. Ow. You're not listening to the spirit of God. You got all these prophetess and all these men of gods and church of gods and counselors and intuitive motherfuckers, but ain't nobody healing shit. I said what I said. I said what I said. To the one who is victorious, I will give the right to sit with me on my throne, just as I was victorious and sat down with my Father on his throne. Whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Now, you know, churches doesn't mean a building. It means a congregation of people, you know, a meeting place of people. Come on in here. The churches were designed for people of like-mindedness to come together and to share the word of God, and also to raise their frequencies and their vibrations. So that's why the scripture says when two or more is coming together, the spirit of God motherfucking appears. So like I said, we're going into, bitch, you being lukewarm, hot and motherfucking cold, bitch. You got to be spit out. You got to be spat out the mouth of the angel of Laodicea. We said, how the angel said, I spit your ass out because you said I'm rich and I've acquired wealth and you do not need a damn thing, but yet you do not realize that you're wretched, pitiful, poor, blind, and motherfucking naked. See, and then the angel come together at the end, and the angel said, listen, honey, why don't you buy gold from me refined in the fire? Oh, come on in here. So you can become rich, the real wealth. Come on in here. And white clothes to wear so you can cover your shameful nakedness. See, they're not talking about physical nakedness. So y'all gonna say, ooh, they were really naked and they needed white clothes and wealth on. See, the gold, they talk about the real gold. Oh. It's not talking about that, girl. Oh, we talk about it, honey, because knowledge is real gold. I said what I said. Knowledge is real motherfucker gold. That's why the price of gold is going up, because bitch, nobody really have knowledge, girl. See, it's a hot commodity and it's a rare commodity. Ow. I said what I said. So it said that, bitch, I will counsel you to buy gold for me that's refined by the fire, so that you become rich, and white clothes to wear so you can cover your shameful nakedness. Now, who thinks the body is shameful? The angel or the person who the angel's talking to. And salve to put on your eyes so that you can motherfucking see. Because you got a lot of hoes out here with crusting their damn eyes, girl. Crusting their damn eye, girl. They even got jaundice and shit. The eyes turning yellow and shit. The whiteness of the eye, it ain't even white no damn more. It's red and shit, yellow and shit. You can't see shit, girl. Come over here and let mama give you some of this salve. Got some good old salve for you so you can see clearly. Anyway, let me get up off of that. Ow! I said what I said. So like I said, honey, you cannot be lukewarm, honey. You got to be hot or cold, Queen of Plants. So you have the negative people that are meant to do negative deeds, and they meant to stay over there. Then you have good people that do good deeds, and they meant to stay over there. You got hoes mixing shit together. Then you wonder why you got hybrids, and the scriptures say that too. Should we need to go into that scripture in Revelations, where it says making the fowl of the beast of the land and the beast of the air? Should we go into that too, bitch? They're talking about your zodiacal. Oh, come on in here. I'm trying to hold this tongue ring in my mouth without the ball on it, honey. Ow. Ow. I was just thinking about that. I feel like evil is going to happen regardless because the realm we live in, however we manifest love and high rise. That's right. Come on here, Jaliel. That's what it's about, Jaliel. See, the world is meant to be corrupted and filled with lies and deceit because, oh, come on in here. It says that the world is not of the spirit, or the spirit is not of the world. So the flesh could be cut and modified, but the spirit cannot. Okay, come on in here. Because the flesh, bitch, could that's what I said before. People can always clock your teeth when they know energy. Girl, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You can always tell that a wolf is wearing sheep's clothing based off the energy that's giving you, bitch, because the spirit cannot be changed. The flesh can, but the spirit cannot. So going into that, you have to make your environment positive, and you have to be able to shift it into the greater good for you. And that's why you're here. Because, see, you're tempted. Come on in here. You're tempted. You're tempted to astray. You're tempted to stay in your root chakra. You're tempted to be a bummy, broke ass, dick sucking ass, always want to pop kids out, wait for a stimulus check ass bitch. You're meant for that. You're tempted for that. But in this life, and wanting to smoke and drink, that's what it's about. Oh, let me drink. Yeah, you're tempted to do that. But in this life, you're meant to say, you know, I'm not going to do that. Oh no. All the shit is around me, but I'm not going to do it. And I love when people say peer pressure, because diamonds are created under motherfucking pressure. And if you're cracking under pressure, then you're not a motherfucking diamond, bitch. See, I don't crack under pressure, bitch. Hello? Okay. Ow. Honey, I'm built for that. Okay. Pressure makes me stronger. It makes me more valuable to myself, and it moves my spirit. Come on in here. See, a lot of people, they crack under pressure. So peer pressure got me having sex when I'm young. Peer pressure made me steal that car. Peer pressure make me write that down check. Peer pressure make you smoke weed and drink. The fuck? So are you a diamond or you're not a diamond? Are you a part of royal blood or you're not part of royal blood? What kind of shit we got? What kind of shit we got going on here? But you're a high priest and you're powerful because you gave into the temptation of marijuana, being a bummy ass bitch. It's time to step your pussies up. It's time to step your minds up, honey. And when I say pussy, bitch, I mean your real pussy, honey, because a lot of you, that needs some work on. We talking about this right here. We talk about the pineal and the pituitary gland, which is the penis and the vagina itself. Let's talk about it right now. See, y'all not ready for that. Step your pituitary up. Step your pineal gland up. Bitch, that's what we're talking about here. Get your mind out the motherfucking gutter, honey. Act like the head and not the motherfucking ass. I said what I said. So like I said before, you have to make your life the best you possibly can for you. And that is the challenge. You are rewarded, honey. And that's what I said before, honey. Luck is for everybody. Blessings is for everybody. But see, those who get blessed and are lucky, they're the ones that stay focused and true to themselves. They say, bitch, I'm not going to do shit because it's a fad or it's a trend. The fuck? They're teaching you how to be like other motherfuckers. Bitch, stay true to yourself and be who you are. And people who are really meant to be with you and for you will they'll still be there and they'll support you. When a motherfucker say, oh, I don't like the fact that you did it. Bye. Because honey, I used to be the exact same way. Oh, I'm trying to hold on. Oh, girl, I think, and like I said, everything is a stepping stone. Because the motherfuckers that would be like, oh, girl, you're escorting. I bet you they looking stupid now. I bet you they're looking stupid now. I have friends, honey, that I grew up with, honey, that we were cool together. And they gave it to the temptation of smoking weed and being a drunk. They gave it to the temptation of being a crack whore and prostituting all up and down Los Angeles, Santa Monica Boulevard, and Sepulveda. I said what I said in Pico Boulevard. They end up over here in fucking Felix and Echo Park area. Then they get dragged them down to San Diego. Then they make their way on up to Orange County. Then leave Orange County, and now they're somewhere over there in motherfucking Nebraska. See, we were there, and they gave in under pressure. And they said, oh, girl, a little bit of weed ain't gonna do shit to you. And now they look back, okay, and they're like, damn, girl, what you doing? Bitch, I stay true to my motherfucking self. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Bitch, that's what the fuck I'm doing. Bitch, I'm being true to my motherfucking self. And because you sold yourself out, and now your ass ain't got shit to show for it. So you invested in a fake image that wasn't you. Girl, you wasn't no weed head. You weren't no fucking alcoholic. Bitch, you weren't no bummy ass bitch. You were a business bitch. That's why we were cool. But bitch, you got sold out. People manipulated you. You said, oh bitch, I don't want to be goody two shoes. Okay, so now you failed. And now guess what else, bitch? Now you're gonna be coming back here the next life, and you just gonna keep coming back. And that's why the scriptures speak about not going to bed mad, because it's not just about going to bed mad, it's about going to bed with baggage. Because you don't know if you're gonna wake up or not. So you go to bed with misery and hate within your fucking heart, bitch, you're gonna come right back. If you do go out that time, bitch, you're gonna come right back. An accident can happen anytime. You can fall over, bump your motherfucking head and die from that. You can bump your feet and fucking die from that. And oh, I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I'm not together. My spirit is tainted. And you die? Oh, but you definitely coming back. So that's what spirituality is about. It's about liberating and freeing your spirit from in captivity. And that's why I laugh when people said that society, we're all moving into captivity. No, we're not. Most of you are. Because your mind is already there anyway. If they tell you to talk shit about white folks, you're going to do it. If they tell you to put a tattoo on your neck because that's the new trend, you're going to fucking do it. If they tell you, bitch, get this, you're going to do this shit. Bitch, you've already been in captivity, bitch. You've already been fucking enslaved. And now the shit is coming into fruition because you got bitches out here working motherfucking energies and the shit is about to motherfucker backfire. And like I said, I'm here for it. Those who are steadfasting and stay true to themselves at this time in their life, they are manifesting, they are being fruitful, they're being blessed, and they're moving into a new motherfucking season. People who want to stay trapped in, oh my God, and this and that, or bitch, you've been working on that, bye. Bye, honey. Bye, pumpkin. We're going to watch you slowly. Bye. I said what I said. I said what I said. The best of our ability. I know that's right, honey. Miss 6am, I was going through so much my last semester. I didn't show up to school at all, but because of Corona, I still graduated. I know that's right. Come on in there, honey. And see, they only want to bully because some girls, Queen of Punch, they say, oh, I don't get bullied. And then you look at them and you're like, oh, no wonder why you're a bummy ass bitch. No wonder why. Because you cracked under pressure. Yeah. So they bully the ones that have potential because they say, oh, bitch, this tranny bitch or this sissy bitch or this faggot is going to outshine me. And bitch, they don't like that. We already know that, honey. Yeah, as you see, you get a lot of hate from cisgender women being trans because they feel like, girl, oh, God, this person's outdoing me. This person's representing the woman role more than I am. So that's why they feel so, oh, I'm a real woman. I have a real vagina. Well, like Nicki Minaj said, honey, we're going to call her Auntie Nikki. Auntie Nikki said, girl, your real ass can keep your man at home. So I'm going to say, bitch, your real pussy can't stop your man from cheating. Bitch, I said what I said. I said what I said, honey. Come on in here, pretty and intuitive. How you doing over there? Africa. Ow, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Come on in here, Larry. It's honestly kind of made me depressed because no matter what we do, there will always be able to counteract it. Well, see, that's why you stay prayed up, Queen of Plants, and you surround yourself with love and positivity. And even if you don't have that, because you're like, okay, I don't have positive people, positive friends, the universe will work it out for you. Look in that mirror and say, I am worthy, I am secured, I am happy, I am blessed forever and ever, and give praise to your ancestors. They will pull somebody in, honey. You will never know, honey. Queen of Plants, the people that I've met in my life and the things I've done, I never thought I would do it when I was a teenager. I never thought that things that I'm experiencing now, like it's like not even a reality to me. I'm just like, girl. But because I know I invested in my work years ago. I said, bitch, I'm not going to do things because people want me to do it. Because, bitch, when I go home, I'm not going to be happy. When I'm sitting there in the bed by myself, or I'm sitting in the bathroom by myself, bitch, I got to think about the shit that I've done. And I'm going to say, oh, my God, well, why did you do that? Well, I didn't really do it. They made me do it. So are you a self-made bitch or they made you? And so that's what it comes down to. Are you self-made or did someone make you who you are? Because, bitch, like I said, I'm motherfucking self-made. I'm about that, too. Bitch, everything, yes, I did that. I went to school. I put myself through school. Yes, I did. I got up every day and motivated myself to work. Yes, I got a roof over my head because I dedicated myself to people. I dedicated myself to time in certain spaces, and it rewarded me. And that's what it comes down to. So the whole, oh, good things happen. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is stuff. The universe is so unfair. Oh, you just sound grateful, bitch. You sound like an ungrateful ass, miserable ass fucking bitch who had the opportunity to make things happen, and because you didn't want to take responsibility, why let them decide for me? How my future gonna be? I don't know. Can you decide for me? What should I do next? Oh, I should be the man's ass. Oh, okay, wow, okay. Who does that? But you a bad bitch. You a high priestess or shit. Well, your whole life been led by somebody else. Your whole life, bitch. Everything you did. What? Why you did? Well, they told me. I mean, I didn't know Oshun then. Oshun wasn't there, so I didn't know right from wrong. The fuck? The fuck? I'm so glad Oshun dictates every area of your motherfucking life. I'm so glad it's Oshun that make you do shit and make you don't do shit. Because even if Oshun is there, she can't make you do shit that she don't want to motherfucking do. So what happened was, girl, just like you want to do those crimes, bitch, you want a motherfucking veterinary work motherfucking Oshun, but she not answering, honey. Just like you doing those crimes you thought was gonna get you motherfucking attention. It got your attention, all right, honey. It sure did. Okay, I said what I said. Bitch, run up. Anyway, mirror, mirror on the wall. Come on in here. Jello, yes, I see. Okay, I already read that down. Africa, yes, miss you. Come on here, Sadidi Suku. Yes, honey. Al, wow, you are clearing the tea up. You really have to pick a side. You sure do, Jaliel. You do. You're the hot or cold. Katy Perry said it too. Did she say it? Didn't Katy Perry say you're hot or you're cold? And Katy Perry. Let's see what Katy Perry's a witch, honey. You know they say Katy Perry's Jamine Ramsey. I believe it. I believe it, sis. Bitch, let me see a birth certificate. Katie, you got a birth certificate for us, honey? You got a birth certificate for us, Katy Perry? I'm ready for it, honey. Give us that. Oh, well, she said, wait a minute. See, Katy Perry. Oh, come on, Katy Perry. You Luciferian ass bitch. Girl, she said she's hot and cold. She didn't say hot or cold. She said I'm hot and cold. Oh, correct me. I stand corrected. Oh, she is definitely saying she's down with some other energy. We won't call out the energy because we don't know what the energy is just yet. But she said, you can change my mind like a girl changes clothes. Yes, you PMS like a bitch. I would know. And you overthink, always speaking cryptically. I should know that you're no good for me because you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, and you're down. Oh, see, that's that spiritual shit right here. You know what? I'm gonna start calling this hot and cold spiritualists. Because 1 minute they up, next minute down, next minute they spirituals, next minute they Satanists, next minute they church people, next minute they Luciferianists, they worship the devil, and all of a sudden they Christian shit. I'm just confused about this. And it said you're right, then you're wrong, then you're right. It's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really want to stay, no. But you don't really want to go. Okay. Then she said we used to be just like twins, so in sync. The same energy, now a dead battery. Used to laugh about nothing, but you're plain boring. Oh, I should know that you're not going to change. I know that's like, I heard that. She said someone called a doctor, got a case of love bipolar. Oh, stuck on a roller coaster. Can't get off this ride. Oh, come on in here, spiritual. They take you out for a real big ride. Come on in here. Let me stop. Anyway, my mom would say that if you throw or step on the Quran, you would turn into a snake creature. Oh, your mom know about the Quran mysticism, huh? Your mom do Quran magic? Quran? She does the motherfucker. There's a correct way of saying the Quran, y'all. You know, I'm trying to get into this heat. It's been some time for me, honey. Quran. Anyway, your mom do some mysticism in that? Anyway, I still think the middle way or middle path is the way. I personally don't feel like it's lukewarm because of knowing the balance of good and evil is part of the divine order and sources outside of it. That is correct. But I think the middle path is definitely separate from what we mean hot or cold. So as I said, I think I'm in the middle. The sovereign path, the sovereign kingdom. Come on in here, honey. Let's talk about it. I pull from the dark, but I express light. So that's how that is. But a lot of people pull from the light and express dark when they need to. then they pull from the dark and express light when they need to. And that's not how that works. You look a little flip-floppy, sis. You're going to either pull from the dark and express light, which is balance, or you're not going to do shit at all. But the whole flip-flop, or you're going to pull from the light and be dark. The same thing. Bitch, one way or the other, but you're not going to be both. Oh, I'm going to flip-flop it. I want to be good when I need to be bad when I need to. I want to have morals when I need it, then not have morals on it. Like, girl, wasn't Satanism about rebellion and shit? Now all of a sudden it's, oh, I have a conscience. What kind of shit you got going over here, honey? Because Anton LaVey, that's how you got the information, so you didn't get it from nowhere else. There was no whole consciousness and sympathy. Well, maybe on his dying bed. Okay, on his deathbed, that changes. It changes when you're about to go out. But before that, there was no, oh, please help me. Oh, I have a conscience. Girl, bye. Come on in here. I feel hot. I feel it's hot from spirit. Come on in here. Come on in here, pretty intuitive. Now let's take up a collection for the building fund. Deacon Pastor offer place. Amen. Larry, you're crazy, Larry. Larry, you're crazy, honey. Come on in here. Ow, come on in here. Yes, honey, come on in here. Sedidity. Come on in here. Have a good day. Yes, honey, come on in here. The sovereign kingdom. Come on in here. So we talk about kingdoms and principalities, honey, and we're about being led to the kingdom of sovereignty. Because see, the kingdom of sovereignty is where the true God and goddess energy live at. The kingdom of whatever it is that they deal with, because there's a lot of kingdoms, but we talk about the 7 kingdoms. Can we talk about it? We talked about the 7 known kingdoms. Let's talk about it, honey. Ow. We talked about those kingdoms there. Okay. So going into those kingdoms, a lot of these high priests and shit, I'm girl, you're not in the sovereign kingdom though. So if you're not in the sovereign kingdom, how are you on that God or goddess frequency? Because your life will show that. You're not going to make the correct spiritual decisions, but make the fucked up mundane experiences or decisions. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. Show me your baby fathers and I'll show you who you are. Show me your children, I'll show you who you are. Bitch, I said what I said. Show me your children, I'll show you who you are. Show me your man, I'll show you who you are. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Bitch, you are everything that your ass motherfucking attract. Oh, I don't deal with bums. Or I'm not a bummy bitch, but I have bummy friends. I'm mentally stable, mentally healthy, but all my friends have mental issues that are not being helped. So how are you functioning then, sis? If you're sane and the people you fuck with is mentally or insane, how are you functioning then? I don't know. Just my perspective, honey. Christianity is about denying yourself of earthly pleasures while Satanism is indulging them. Is the middle path a mixture of both? I would say the middle path in that sense would be being human. Woo, come on in here. Because sin, come on in here. Sin means without. Oh, anybody know Spanish? You know what I'm talking about? Sin means without or not motherfucking having. And the whole purpose of being sin, that's why they say you're born into sin, means you're born without the ability to be motherfucking perfect. That's why I said before, bitch, nothing is perfect. When I see people that are like perfect, in my opinion, when they're like really put together, I'm like, something is fucked up mentally with them. And it usually is. And it's not mentally in the sense of they're having bipolar mental issues, breakdowns. There's some weird sexual energy with them. And it's always there. And then the people who are not really attractive, they're really, really the nicest people. And not all the time. But they're really, really nice. And you're like, whoa. You're like, the aesthetics are not there, but the energy, I love it. And that's how when you see ugly ass people, good looking people, you're like, how is that possible? Well, I think it could be money. I think it could be the sex is good, but I think that most of the time it is a fact that that ugly person is very compatible with that individual. They're providing what that person needs, which is love and attention and nurturing. So that's like I said before, and I will always say, honey, that bitch, you have to do things for you, and you have to be at peace for your decisions, and you have to also stand still and say, what should I do next? Because you're ultimately responsible for that. And also trying to be perfect, because that's what this world tries to do to you. You see what I mean? The word sin means without, and you're born without perfection. But the world tries to counteract that by making you think that celebrities have perfect lives. Oh my God, they're so perfect. Celebrities show their mansions off, and it's not theirs. They're renting it for $20,000 a month. Oh, I got a new Range Rover, I got a Porsche, I got a Rolls Royce, and you're like, oh my God, they're balling, and it's on lease or it's borrowed. And I told y'all, I didn't know that secret. I knew some people that I was like, oh, well, how you get that? And I'm like, oh, and I'm just like, that's kind of odd though, because you don't make money like that. You probably make about $150,000 a year. So how do you have a $250,000 car? And then I met some Armenians about 2015. Okay, when I got my car. Ooh, sexy, honey, too, by the way. Anyway, matter of fact, one of them is coming up too. One of them is coming to see me on Sunday, honey. They're doing some business up here. I might do a video. Yes, a sexual video with them, honey. Anyway, but they were like, hey, we can get you a Rolls Royce for like this amount of money each month. And I'm like, what do I need that? This is my first car. What do I need with that stuff? Oh, you need to go and style. And then they were like, okay, we'll get you this car. No, and then it was the Lexus, I think it was Lexus 37 or G37. They were trying to give me that. I almost did it. It was like $110 a month. You give them $3,000 up front, and you can't like drive more than 12,000 miles a year or something like that. And I almost did it. Oh, we only pay $500. You pay $500, we'll deliver it to you. And I was like, I'm ready. But I was like, ooh, I don't want to lease a car. But that's when I figured out, like, that's what they do. And he told me, he's like, yeah, we lease cars to people. And he mentioned some people's name. And I said, no, they don't look like they do that. And then somebody I know or people I know was like, oh, yeah, I'm their hairstylist, so I'm this and that. And yeah, it's leased. And then even like going into like the news and shit last year, even I think this year they exposed somebody. Or somebody got kicked out of their house last year. And they were saying that they were paying like $20,000 a month. And everybody was like, what? It wasn't their house. They didn't buy it. They were renting it for $20,000 a month. What? And it's just like, duh. First of all, a lot of people got fucked up ass credit. I don't care how much money you think you have. The bank ain't going to give you $1 million house, bitch, if you got fucked up ass credit. Second of all, that's like you tell people, it's sometimes smart to lease and rent instead of owning, because bitch, if some shit ever go down, on papers, it looks a whole nother motherfucking way. So a lot of these people are actually smart, especially like your Black Chinas and shit. I'm just saying. Yeah, people are not. And I would even say too, and I'm not even going to say, but an empire of people in Hollywood actually barely start owning their own houses a couple of years ago. And these women are in their 40s. But before that, they were renting houses and renting, borrowing, not even Airbnb, but like they were renting from high-end places, because Airbnb and HomeAway is available to the public and stuff. But there's other places that celebrities go to rent cars and rent houses and shit. So like I said, when I learned that, I said, honey, shit ain't real. And I remember one of the people I got into an argument with, because the motherfucker was like, act like he was balling. And I said, how are you balling and you owe child support? Just kind of being messy. And girl, he had nerve to try to tell me, honey, well, have you ever heard of making payments? No, honey, that's not your house. That's not your car. And then sure enough, mysteriously, another car pops up, and mysteriously they relocated. How did you sell the house so quickly and the house wasn't even for sale? And from what I see, the same owner's been owning this house for 17 motherfucking years. So unless this is your wife or your sugar mama, is that really your house? Girl, bye. That's it, honey. Get it together, girl. Things are not always what it seems, honey. Ow. Anyway, listen, you guys. I'm gonna go. Okay. It's about to be 2:00 in the morning. I need to organize a little bit of my living room. I'm gonna drink me a little bit of my motherfucking energy drink, just a little bit. Whew, girl. This was a lot. This was a lot, honey. And then I need to set up my teas to get ready to do Animal Do. And so anyway, I appreciate you all for coming in here. Jolly Elves, Lady K's, Queen of Plants, Sadidi, Suku, 666, Larry's. I'm adding S to everything, honey. Shout out to, who else? Am I missing somebody? Tritonic, Julie Joey. Yes, honey. So listen, you guys. I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Also, I need to send some emails over. Oh, girl. Listen, honey. Send me an email on Facebook if anybody is available later today. Okay, if you're in the classes, if you're any of that, if you're available, say send me an email so I can make those fucking phone calls today. Yes, girl, we got time. We got time today. Yeah, we are. We got time today, honey. Let me reload up on my lemonade iced tea, honey. And yeah, you guys, I will see you guys the next video, honey. twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Always send me an email at twospiritmystic@gmail.com when it comes to questions about products and services. Let me get that over for you guys. We just make another banner with the email on it, honey. Send me emails about questions, products, and services, etc., etc. Then also, and I'm gonna do. Of course, some people like to be nosy. Hey, Mister, can you hear again, yeah? Yes, honey. We show you some of the stuff, some things. We show you more there than I can show on YouTube, because on there, girl, if I want to, anyway, listen, I'm there, girl. It's encrypted, it's private, bitch, and we do whatever the fuck we want to do. On these other platforms, we can't do that. Okay, like I said, girl, you definitely could come in. You could see what we're doing. You might see some hearts. You might see some gizzards. You might see some livers, and all of chicken though. Let's put a disclaimer out there. They're not from human sources. They're not from dogs. They're not from cats. They're from chickens, bitch. Okay, you might see a little bit of dove's blood. Hell, you might see a hawk laying flat on the table being dissected. Not playing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You might see a snake though. You might see a frog being cut open and dissected. You might see a cow's head, a pig's head. These things are legal, so we can say that publicly. Hello, you might see a cow head laying right there on the middle of the damn table. Mister, what the hell is that? Come on in here. What's your question? You talking to the cat? I want to show y'all an example too. We'll do a video. We'll do a video showing y'all an example of the footages and how you guys are going to be able to interact with me. Oh my God. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do a video for you guys to see how you're able to interact. And I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know if we're going to call somebody on the phone, put it by the camera, and then I'm going to leave out. Like, no matter where I go, like I was literally 484 miles away from my house a week ago. And I was able to still get in and see things, say shit, all the good shit, y'all. Crazy shit. So as long as the devices are connected to electrical outlets, and even Wi-Fi, you have access. And even when I leave and go on the road, I take these things with me. Okay, I won't say what they are, but they go with me, honey. You get the little app, honey, for free. You sign in and you see. I discourage recording and saving because the footage pop up, online somewhere. I know who I let in to see the footages, and I might need to get you together. Not playing. Anyway, thank you so much, honey, my supporters, honey. I'm really, really, oh my God, you guys. Today, today, okay, because we're going to talk about it right now. This mystery person, okay, today, you guys, I picked up my car, right? And they got to do some more work on it on Monday because they replaced the steering column and it has sensors in there. They got to replace the sensors. And of course, I'm kind of indecisive because my car, I'm done paying it off. And so someone wants to get my car and they want to give me a brand new car. But I'm just like, ooh, I don't want to make no more payments. And like, oh, we guarantee it could be under this amount. And that's fine. And I'm just like, ugh, like, bitch, that whole payment thing, unless it's needed, I don't want to do that. And so I'm just kind of stuck. Like, do I get this 2020 car or do I keep my car? Right. I'm just like, But anyway, so I go pick up my car, getting the stuff that needs to be done. It's 12 years old. So bitch, I needed a lot of work. Anyway. So I just tell them, sorry for my delay, being delayed because I've been so busy for 2 weeks dealing with this. And I told them, and shockingly, I come out of the store and I have a Google Wallet that paid for 50% of the repairs. And I said, my people have my back. And it's really, really crazy. It's really, really crazy, honey. I'm the type of woman that bitch, I work for what I need. Stuff like that, it just, I don't know, it does something to me because, of course, I work for what I need. And then to have that just like, oh, honey, you don't have to spend the money that you worked for. Here's this. Like, wow. That blew my mind. And even, going into my Louis bag, like, girl, I have to look up. I have to look up. And I want to do something too because a person said that I can exchange this bag, right? Because somebody, one of my haters, not on YouTube, but somebody who I know, said, oh, that's a knockoff. Where you get the knockoff at? Oh, girl, I saw a knockoff like that for $400. Yeah, $400 on Amazon. Okay, if it was $400, bitch, that's still a lot of fucking money. Okay, you not forking out $400 for a fucking bag, bitch. You're not doing that. Okay, so even if it was $400, bitch, you can't afford that. But I gagged because I looked online and that bag is 3,000 motherfucking dollars. And I literally pissed the shit on myself. Like, non-jokingly, you guys, I pissed the shit on myself in that vehicle and I was hyperventilating and I don't have a respirator or anything. And I said, bitch, I think I might be getting asthma or something because, bitch, I was like, who would do that? You know what I mean? Like, who would do that? Like, the last person to do shit like that, girl, we were together. We were, fucking and sucking and shit. So, bitch, you damn right. I deserved the Louis bag, bitch. We were fucking for that. I fucked for the Louis bag. But to have somebody buy me a fucking gift and I do just spiritual shit or whatever. And I don't even feel like that's enough sometimes. For them to give me a $3,000 bag and then $1,000 motherfucking wallet, bitch, I just said, girl. So what I want to do for my hater, because there's a little bit of petty in me, that bag comes in 2 other colors, and I'm gonna have footage. I want to go inside of the Louis Vuitton store with the cameraman holding the motherfucking camera, and I want to say, hi, I'm here to exchange my Louis bag for a different color. Okay, I'm gonna put the Louis bag on the counter, have my little gift receipt there, and on camera they're gonna exchange out that 2,800 something not bad before motherfucking taxes right there, motherfucking YouTube. Because I'm just like, see, that's how I don't have friends. Bitches be mad, they be hating, they just, oh, you can't really eat, when I got my car. Oh, Chryslers are so expensive to repair and do, girl, you should just get a cheaper car. Get you a Honda. Oh, girl, you may not be able to afford keeping that car up. The fuck? The fuck? So that's what I said. People got a lot of shit to say, bitch, when you're not getting shit. Don't be mad, girl. Maybe you're congratulated and you were proud of my blessing. Maybe Spirit will bless you with that too. You wouldn't have to suck dick for a couple of bands to save up to get a bag. Hello? I said what I said. You wouldn't have to suck dick or get fucked. You know what I mean? And save up to get a bag. Hello? Hello? That's what I said. Bitch, you'll check that mailbox and the Louis will be in the motherfucking mailbox. Hello? I said what I said. So, bitch, like I said, honey, girl, bye. People, oh, girl, I hate people. Sometimes I really do hate humans. I really do. Because it's like, girl, be happy. Be happy that a black bitch got a Louis bag. Be happy that a black bitch got a Louis bag without doing some type of scam or some type of credit card fraud. Because that's what girls be doing, girl. And I've had my credit cards, bitch, for a long time. So we don't do credit card frauds and shit. No, we don't do that. Hello? But girl, like I said, bitches be motherfucking hating. It's just like, girl, why congratulate me? Girl, congratulate me, sis. And we know Louis and all that, bitch, but definitely, girl, if you hating on me when I get a bag, you gonna hate on me when I get my house. Bitch, you hate on me getting my bag, bitch, you gonna hate on me when I get my car. But you gonna hate on me, bitch, when I get married. Or something, bitch, whatever happened. I don't know, bitch. You gonna hate on me, bitch, and so I can have you in my corner. Fucking hating ass bitches. I'm telling you what, I also said you can't deal with bummy people. Then you wonder why Oprah deal with on a certain type of people. Oh, she's snouted. She thinks she's like, no, bitch, because she know that a bitch that's on her level ain't gonna be hating. When a bitch is down there, those are the ones that hating. Ooh, she thinks she all that. Ooh, that's a knockoff. Ooh, shit, girl, that's a $400 bag. Okay, where your $400 bag at? It's kind of dead, honey. Or your 400, if it was 400, where's your $400 bag at? Honey, like a check girl, they send you little $20 and $100, and $50 to get you some jacket in a box and shit. But girl, you haven't got no labels. And then the bitch gonna say, well, I'm not materialistic. Says the bitch that bring up her $6,000 car that's 11 years old. That says the bitch that paid for her surgery and disputed the charges. That's why you pay with cash. We don't do credit cards or credit lines. You do cash and you pay for surgeries. So you have the receipt that it said cash. And girl, ain't no disputing a motherfucking thing, bitch, because you pay motherfucking cash. But I'm not materialistic. No, girl. You just don't see yourself do that, girl, because that's a lot of money you're going to be without. And you're thinking about it. Oh my God. How am I going to get that money back? Anyway, let me go, honey. Love, peace, and abundance. Come on here, Sadidi. Cuckoo. Yes, honey. Suku. Sadidi. Suku. Come on in here, honey. Ow. Peace. Love, light, prosperity, health, wealth, success, and ultimately happiness. Come on in, honey. Hopefully all the shit y'all have bring you happiness and contentment, honey. Because without all that shit, girl, anyway, let's go. Bye, you guys. Yes, honey. Come on in here, Sadidi. Thank you for the positive words. Exiting out, honey. Mwah. Anyway, you guys, love and light, everybody. Shout out to my supporters and those who come to these lives, regardless of how long we have these lives, honey. Y'all see it for the whole damn time. I know I bore y'all asses, honey. We're going to try to make shorter videos in the near future. We're going to try to keep it like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and we're going to leave. Maybe I'll do little sections and end it. Maybe I'll do a paper. Oh my God, maybe I'll get some type of transcript typed up and we'll read the transcript and be done with it. Bye, y'all. We got to go. And anyway, bye, you guys.